Black Compass Media, back live with another one. Shout out to everybody that's out there right now. Everybody that can hear me. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to everyone that's been tapped in. This is Tone Bro, new battler spotlight, where we showcase some of the best, some of the upcoming talent, the people that's really working, that's grinding, you know what I'm saying, out there in the field. Big shout to all the people who've reached out. Huge queue of talent. You know what I'm saying? I think for the next one, we probably gonna dedicate some time to the ladies, man. You know what I'm saying? Is International Women's Day was March 1st, Women's Month, things like that. You know, we always like to cover the ladies up here as well. So I'm trying to make that happen. I do got some more people coming through next week. But yeah, man, we working, man. We working. Shout out to everybody that's enjoyed this series. I think right now we multi-streaming, so you can watch on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? On my Twitter, you can watch right now on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you share the stream, retweet everything, man. I see the numbers climbing. Salute to my man Bumpy Bars, the first person in here, man. Big salute to you. You know what I mean? But got a jam-packed show with talent and things like that. And stick around as well, because the Bar Guy show will be coming up after this, and they're gonna be multi-streaming as well. Just trying out some new things, adding some new content, some new voices and stuff like that. So if you see us on Twitter, whether you know what I mean, just leave us a comment, man. We'll be able to see it. I do want to say, man, big shout out to the culture, because it's just so many battles going on. There's so many battles going on, a lot of storylines developing, a lot of people working, man. So I'm appreciative of the space that we're in right now. I love it. I love it. Today I saw Smack was up there promoting URL. We got the Smack volume card this weekend. That's going up. That's going to be crazy. Then we got you know what I'm saying? We got like a bunch of the Calico's card is on deck. You know what I'm saying? Just seen a very dope situation with the smoke room. Oh my God. Shout out to my man Shastafa. We're gonna have them up here, the whole smoke room situation. You know what I'm saying? So man, battle rap is thriving, alive and well. Share the stream for me if you can. If you're on Twitter, hit me up as well. Let me know what you think about some of the talent that's coming through. Now, let's get down to brass tacks, man. Let's get down to why we here. First and foremost, man, you know what I'm saying? The first gentleman that we have on the spotlight today. You know what I'm saying? I actually, man, I've been in tune with what bro's been doing for a while, man. I think I told you I'm from upstate New York, man. When I first got here, when I first got to downstate, when I was living in the Bronx and all that, we go hard accepted me as fam. You know what I'm saying? Like I was at all the cars, all the smoky rooms. You know what I'm saying? With the, you know, with the big Fonto leaves and all that. You know, you like they leaves. You know what I mean? The Gaddafi greens of the world, the fettuccine 20s of the world. You know what I'm saying? And that was really some of my first early moments. Like back when Gwitty was just talk to him. We don't care what he think. Like that era. You know what I'm saying? Really outside. Early Jerry West, early Chess, Ish Moolah. That scene, man, they really helped me in terms of like that was some of my earliest interviews. You feel what I'm saying? Like they was always real dope to me. But this dude, I've always seen outside, definitely been a fan of. I like the fact that he's still outside. He's doing this thing. You know what I mean? Couple iterations of the style and stuff like that. Very unique guy and things like that as well. And, you know, he got some upcoming work. So we're going to talk about that. But I want to get his entire story, man. So coming to the stage, man, the Bronx, BX You know what I'm saying? My man's Cashis Clay. Cashis, what up?
Yo, what's goody, what's goody? You already know the vibes. Cashis Clay in the building. Freaking Fresh the Family, Straight Cash the Movement, Sky League, Chain Gang. We go hard. You know the vibes. It's gross outside, man. What's good, man?
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, life is good, man. Life is good. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a good space. I'm in a good
That's a
spirit.
fact. That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? I be telling people this is like my favorite stuff to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stop cursing, but this is my favorite
I
thing to do because
feel
I
that.
feel like, you know, it's so much great talent out here. And I think, you know, and I love the legends, you know what I mean? The Tay Rocks, the Geechee Gottis, and so on and so forth. But part of the
Right.
reason why we love them is because we got to connect with their story. We understood where they was coming from. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And like somebody like Gotti, I've been interviewing him since he first came to New York against TY. So like
Yeah, people don't know about that battle, man.
you know what I'm saying? We was outside though.
I
That's
was
what I'm
gonna
trying to
say I
say.
was there for
We was
that.
trying to say, bro, we was there. We was there, man. But, you know, I respect you. I respect
Thank you,
your
thank you, thank you.
authenticity. I respect the fact that you are yourself. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into that. And
Yeah.
you know, and I wanted to get the whole story, man. So Cashis
Thanks.
Clay, man, tell us, man, where you from, man?
Um, I'm originally from the Bronx. Also grew up out in Westchester counties, not too far away, out in White Plains, New York.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I mean, I started rapping out in Westchester. Shout outs to my guy Lord Judah. I started rapping when I was 11. Just starting as a little after school program thing. I didn't really take it too seriously, but you know, as the years progressed, a couple of my people started rapping too. So it was something for us to do after school. And, you
Yeah.
know, I used to battle all the time. You know, we used to have the lunchroom battle league out here, man. People's was we set up battles in the staircase. You know, we was going to people neighborhoods out here. Like we was doing everything. So yeah, I was from that era where we was going to people's blocks and going to people's hoods
Talk
and
that
stuff
box
like
shit.
that. So
Yeah.
it's just like there was no leagues or nothing like that. It wasn't really the battle rap culture that we know of today. But yeah, we was going to different people's hoods, battling during lunchtime and all that. And then, you know, I started battling on Twitter. Me and my peoples, we started the TRL.TV. It was mainly a joke, to be honest. Like it started out with John and Chef Trez was just battling on the timeline,
Wow.
and then we was gassing it. Me and my peoples, we was hyping it OD like it was a real battle. And then next thing you know, a couple other people started battling each other on the timeline. It got crazy. And then one of my peoples hashtag TRL.TV. And then it was mainly just a URL parody type shit at first. And then but then more people actually really wanted to get on board. I mean, we had Flyco L used to battle on there. Chef Trez was battling on there. Lotta Zay did a couple battles on there. But yeah, we was really working outside, man. We had Jazz, Norbs, everybody co-hosting the events. We was doing everything before the spaces was really even a thing. Like this was just text battles. Like we was 140 characters, whatever you could get out in that's it. But yeah, we was doing that. And then my man's custom made Menace, he used to work with the War Report and shit for URL. I'm sure you know my man's Menace.
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah, you know, he was working with a group called the PG Bloggers back then.
PG Bloggers, shout out to them. Yeah.
Shout out to the PG Bloggers, Sincere Cyphers, Mighty Flow. Yeah, you know, they was working with an upcoming league out in Jersey, I Got Bars Battle League. So they was doing their first event out there and they was looking for people to battle. So Menace hit me. He said, yo, they looking for battlers on the card. Anybody in TRL want to battle? You know, y'all is pretty much the first priority. So, you know, a couple of us was battling, me, my dude, Battle Rap Slave, and a few of us, my man Battle Rap Slave, my man DK, he ended up going over to pit fights and stuff like that. Imperial, he was over at Coliseum. My dude Quiet, who also went to Cali. So we all came from TRL, but we was all battling on I Got Bars. So
you let's back up, right?
Yeah.
The Bronx. West
yes, sir.
Now I'm gonna tell you one thing right now about me. I lived in the Bronx, right?
Yeah.
38.
I was over on Olinville Avenue, man, Allerton.
You know, yo, bro, listen, it's a dope area. You know what I miss about the area the most? It was like music. Always.
Yeah, every day you walk outside, somebody blasting a speaker somewhere. You go to the park. Yeah, you go to the park. Somebody got a big ass speaker set up somewhere, blasting some music. It was lit, man.
What were some of your early like influences musically? You know, knowing, understanding part of the Bronx and you know what I'm saying, the Riverdale and things like that. You know.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean my cousin and his peoples was rapping out in the Bronx. They had a little record label called Us and Nothing Records. So they was doing a lot of music out there. They was working with Green Lantern at the time, and they really was the reason why I wanted to rap. I was just trying to be like them. But yeah, they was really the reason that I started rapping and stuff like that in the first place. But in terms of like actual like mainstream artists, I mean, my favorite rapper, Ludacris. I just like the creativity, the unorthodoxness, the fact that he was also a person that never really sacrificed themselves for any type of like rap situation. He was always just him and his music. And that's really what I wanted to do, was just kind of solidify my own kind of lane and make something for myself. Right. So yeah, Ludacris, I mean,
Ludacris, your favorite rapper?
My favorite rapper of all time, man.
Not get enough respect.
He doesn't, and the fact that he could bar up with the best of them, man. That man got bars. People don't understand. Ludacris is he be getting crazy, but I mean, of course, Hove is the GOAT. You know, Ludacris, Hove, old Fabulous. I don't really rock with the new ladies man Fab, but
He always been about the ladies.
He has been, but he ain't making a breathe nowadays, man. He ain't doing that again. He ain't doing that no more. So, you know, old Fab, when he was doing that, you know, There Is No Competition mixtape series, all that type of fabulous. I was with it, man. Them Desert Storm tapes was classics. But you know, but I would say those three was probably like the main influences of my early stages of rapping, and really kind of how I solidified my own style in this. But yeah, man, my cousin was really the main one though.
Yeah, cousin put you on and stuff like that. But
yeah,
all right, so you start off with the text battles, right? And
yes,
I
sir.
appreciate the lineage because you know, like a lot of people come from that text battle world.
Conceded started on what'sbeef.com, man. People don't understand. Like these text outlets been around since before recorded battles was really even a thing. Right. So it's just like I was in all those little tiny chat rooms and all the what'sbeef.com shits and all that. Like that was really something paid attention to a lot back in the day because I was on a computer all day. That was really like what I did. So I was a computer nerd. I was programming stuff when I was a kid. I was doing all this stuff. So I was always looking for some new outlets in terms of music, any type of rapping, whoever was doing what. I was on it, man.
Right now, I respect it. And shout out to the 150 in here and counting. I think the multi-stream is dope. Somebody suggested that to me a little bit.
Oh yeah, facts. You gonna need to put me on how to do that. I'm still trying to figure that out.
We'll talk. So look, let me ask you this then, right?
Yes, sir.
You know, text battles. I feel like a lot of people that kind of come from that where they have to write out stuff. You force a little bit more, and then you got the character limit. So I gotta put. You know what I'm saying?
I was a cheat code. I'm not gonna lie.
But once you hone your skills in that though. Now going to real life, to the real, real sector, because you know how this shit is, man. It's gutter, it's street, and all of that. When did you get to the point where you said, all right, I'm off the porch with it? You know what I'm saying? It's time to go.
I mean, realistically, I was just the opportunity presented itself, and then that was pretty much it. Once my man Menace hit me up, it was go time, man. Like, I ain't really think nothing of it. I ain't second guess it. I just said lock it, because realistically, I had to put on because the TRL peoples was acting scary at first, man. You know, the War Report used to have their radio show, so they brought us all up there. So we was on a little episode and all that. So we did a little episode of the War Report show, and then they asked people to rap. Niggas was acting scary to rap. So I just said, nah. I said, nah, it's clipped. I'm about to start wilding on here. So then once, you know, everybody on there pretty much gave me the go ahead. Terra was the real one, the first one to co-sign me off of them. Besides Menace. Terra was like, yo, you type nice. And he dead pulled up to my first battle ever. Like,
how did you do in your first battle ever? Let's walk through that because I like to get the early experience. Was there nerves? Was there like any?
To be honest, nah. I had a pretty decent back end back then because I was doing a little bit of media stuff myself before I started battling. So like I was really doing like text updates on Twitter where people was like quoting bars and stuff before there was really any like blogs doing recaps of events. It was mainly me, Sincere from Sincere Ciphers, and Jazz that was really going to events and giving people updates as we go, like the play-by-play. So that was really what I was doing. So I kind of got connected with a few people by doing that. So like I had some support. So I wasn't really nervous back then because I felt like, you know, a lot of people told me I was nice enough to do it. So if they got faith in me and they've been in this game for this long, fuck it, ain't nothing to really be scared of. Plus I've been rapping and performing in front of 1,200 people since I was 13 years old. Wow. So it's just like, people don't know I was the youngest rapper to perform in Carnegie Hall, man.
Oh,
like,
hold on, that's a talk to me. Carnegie Hall? How did you get a call? How did this happen?
That's a fit of that, man. So basically, when I was in middle school, me and my peoples, we formed this little group called hip hop. It's called Highly Intelligent People Healing Our Planet. So we used to do a lot of like local communities.
Say that again? What was that acronym?
Highly Intelligent People Healing Our Planet. Hip hop, baby. But
talk to me.
So we had this little group that my manager at the time, he put together. My dude Lord Judah, who was the first person that got me into making beats, rapping, and all that stuff. He was the first person to record me rapping ever in my life. He put us together as a group. And he was like, yo, I think we could do something with this, because he was working with the Martin Luther King Institute out in Westchester. So they had a little collab where they was going to schools and like doing all these little fundraisers and stuff like that to basically kind of promote like non-violent stuff in the neighborhood, kind of get people out of gang stuff and all that. So they figured get some people from the hood, kind of put them in front of the kids, and then they think, all right, cool. You know, they see somebody that's just like them doing this. They kind of don't want to take that path and go that way. Yeah. So, but yeah, so we was doing that, and he booked us a lot of shows, man. And we kind of got connected enough. We was touring. We was going to different states, different high schools. Yeah. I was teaching classes at Manhattanville College when I was 15 years old. Wow. Like, wow. Yeah, people don't understand. I've really lived this music stuff, man. He made sure we got all the. I met Grandmaster Caz, Melly Mel. I had a whole cipher with them when I was 14. Like, people don't understand. I've been in the trenches with these people, man. Like,
fathers, man.
So yeah, like, so he got us a show. He said, "Yo, they want y'all to perform at Carnegie Hall." I said, "Word." And then
what else do you say after that?
I said, "Word," you know what I mean? And I said, "You dead ass," because it was just like, yo, because it was
that's the Bronx right there. You dead ass.
It was a bunch of like orchestras and all that stuff on the bill, and then they had us 6 rappers from White Plains, New York. They were just like, yo, who the fuck is y'all? But we shut down the spot, man. We had the crowd rocking in there. But yeah, people don't actually know that before Astro, before Jay-Z, before anybody set foot in Carnegie Hall, I was the first and youngest rapper to ever perform in there.
Yeah. Now look, let's go here because I wanna let's back up a little bit, but we're gonna talk about We Go Hard, right?
Yes, sir.
About
big We Go Hard
and the competitive New York scene right now. You being who you are.
Yes, sir.
You're part of the LGBTQ community as well. You
yes,
know, and We Go Hard in New York City, competitive landscape. It is not too many people that's walking around like yourself. I want you to go through what was, because at the time, I mean, you know what I mean? You talking about Prezi in the building.
Yeah. Oh, it's a feng shui, baby. You already know the vibes.
It's definitely a feng shui.
Thanks. You already know the vibing.
I was always impressed by, you know what I'm saying, me being an ally of the community and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Was that the way that everybody accepted you because you was dope. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to walk through that as somebody, as a part of that community, jumping into that environment and how goddamn competitive it was especially when you jumped in at the time.
Yeah. I came in 2017.
Money. Talk to me about it.
2017 is when I got to We Go Hard, and people actually don't know I started on it. I was at the trap before I went to We Go Hard. So I kind of saw both sides of the situation. Right. So like, when I was on the trap, I mean, I did a few battles over there, and I mean, shout outs to Mercy. I mean, we had a little situation, but we got it together. That's my guy.
Good.
But yeah, you know, so I ended up going to We Go Hard 2017. I battled Lucci on the Outsiders card, and then after that, they threw me on a main card. They said, "Yo, you fam, it's lit." Yeah. So I said, I bet, say less. But I mean, to be honest, in terms of me being a gay dude over at We Go Hard, it's a little different because when I started there, I wasn't necessarily out of the closet yet. So it's just like that kind of happened like a year or so later. I think, it was like 2018, 2019. But
what was the response
from the community? So I mean, I'm not gonna front. The main reason that I ain't really even put that out there at first when I came into battling, because it was a smooth 3 years I was battling before I even said anything about that. Right. But it was more so news in my exactly. Yeah, I was battling all these people already, but it was just more so I ain't want that to be the main focal point of who I was as a battler. I just wanted people to really focus on the raps, because when I was out, it wasn't really many gay people battling. I mean, shout outs to Tez Love, Ty White, I mean, Cali M. They was outside doing their thing, but there wasn't really many of us. And this was before like Prism was really kind of making a name for itself either. So there wasn't an outlet for us to really go rap. So I ain't really want that to be a focal point and take away from who I was as a rapper. So I didn't really say nothing at first. Right. It turns out there's one dude that I was kind of in a situation with at the time. He decided to take it upon himself after we stopped kind of talking to each other to start messaging everybody. And We Go Hard. The nigga messaged City, Steam, Scotty, everybody. Like, yo, this
I remember
is your man's. So I said, word, this is what we doing. So City and Steams was really the ones that hollered at me and said, yo, we don't give a fuck about none of that. But what I would say is just say something before somebody else doing a battle. That was really what it was. So I said, all right, cool. So I decided, one morning, woke up, made a little post on Facebook in the We Go Hard group, dropped that and just disappeared. I ain't even want to respond. I ain't want to say nothing, but I just said, fuck it. I'm going to throw it out there. Whatever happens, if I stop battling, I had a decent career. If I keep going, that's what's up. But I said, fuck it. You know what? At this point, I kind of have to do it for not only myself, but just for the simple fact that it's got to happen eventually. And like, people's is going to end up finding this out. And I agree they should have found out for me. So I just said, fuck it. I dropped it. I came back to the post a few hours later.
Right.
Next thing I know, I got 250 comments on that joint. Everybody was cool. Everybody was like, yo, we don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, I don't understand why you ain't say nothing before. Everybody was cool. Hell, mad people's was just like, yo, to be honest, I'm not surprised, which was, I was like, word. I said, word, y'all gonna do that to me? But so, I wasn't really tripping off that, man, but it was really dope, the outpouring of support and love that I really got from everybody in the league. And that's was really what made me feel like We Go Hard was my family for real. Cause it's just like, they could have really just said, yo, fuck that shit. We don't rock with that. We out. Cause they really known for being a street battle league. These dudes is in the trenches of Brownsville, bro. Like, these is real street niggas, man. Right. So it's just like, and don't get me wrong, I'm from the hood myself. I know how to maneuver in that type of situation, but I'm not the same type of nigga as these people. So it's just like, for them to really kind of embrace me and really kind of accept me as one of them, it was dope, man. And We Go Hard forever, my family, bro. And
I think and I remember that post, and I remember the outpouring of support from the guys. Like,
you
can rap. We don't give a fuck.
That's a fact. Right? And they said, if anybody got a problem with that, you got a problem with us. And I said, word.
And I was like, you know what? And this is when I first started coming around. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? That's fire right there, because I'm one of them people that says, be yourself, bro.
Facts.
You be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody mad at you for being who you are.
That's a fact.
We don't give a fuck about none of
you
that.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? And then now when We Go Hard, they're like, let somebody have a problem. What's up?
Yeah, that's a fit of that. Like, people don't understand. You pull up and We Go Hard talking crazy about me. You got a real problem on your hands.
It's really a family environment now.
Yeah, you got a real problem on your hands, bro.
Let's get back to battles, because you got battles. You run in the circuit, and it's very competitive in New York City.
Very much so. And my class alone
graduated from We Go Hard. The Steams is you know what I'm saying, like the Wavies and the Jerry Wests and so on and so forth. But now you run in the circuit, right? So it just becomes, now you get to that competition. And what was the battle you felt like kind of shaped your career the most, like your trajectory, especially in that scene? Because we're going to transition to iBattles up too. But you know what I'm saying, with the We Go Hard shit, what was the battle that really tested your mettle?
I would probably say was Henny number 3.
He's a tough night. That guy right there. He's a tough outing right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Henny number 3 was definitely my toughest battle to date at We Go Hard. I feel like going into that battle, I had a lot to prove, because me and him is a part of the same class. We both came into We Go Hard 2017.
Right.
And I was there for his first battle ever. I remember it like it was clear as day. His first battle ever was in 2017. But he was a superstar at the time, and you could tell from the first battle he was gonna be something. And I ain't never really battled somebody with that kind of energy and star power before. That wasn't really something that I was used to doing. So to go into that battle, especially that was the first battle that I had at We Go Hard after the whole coming out situation. So that was also kind of an added kind of situation to that. I ain't know how I was going to be received at the league. So I was kind of going into that battle already figuring, people is going to hate, people is going to wild out. And also him just being the rapper he is, it was a lot to deal with. So my mindset going into that battle was a lot preparing for that. But my performance was great. I kind of fucked up in the third, but them first 2 rounds was definitely a fight before that third, man. But to this day, I would definitely say Henny number 3 was where I realized I got to step up a lot in certain areas in order to kind of compete on this level.
How would you classify your style? You know what I'm saying? Like stylistically, what are some of the approaches? Like what's your main objective when you go?
My main thing is really to find something that I could really just take from your whole career situation, your life, whatever, focus on that and really just kind of break it down. Like people don't understand my angles is really something that I focus on a lot. And it's something that I've come to embrace as a main attribute of mine. I ain't really get too hip into the angles until people started telling me I was good at it. So I was just like, all right, cool. You know what? That's something that I'm a really focus on. So I would say like stylistically angles is probably my main focus, but I'm also kind of like an angler / puncher. Cause it's like, while I'm doing the angles, my punches is really hitting. So it's just like, I'm really rapping, but I'm breaking down your shit at the same time. Like if a perfect example of that would definitely be the Sweeney battle. Cause it's just like, I took the nigga we was both a chef, so it's just something that I could focus on. The nigga went on TV, beat Bobby Flay. I had a lot to work with in that battle. So
yo, battle rap will take your accomplishment.
I said, fuck out of here. I don't care if he was on TV with celebrities, man. That shit's trash.
Yeah, straight up.
You a bum.
So all right, and let me just quick segue to best puncher or most influential puncher in your opinion, right, toward your style, and most influential angler in battle rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your perspective on that?
I mean, angle wise, I wouldn't really say that I have. I don't know who I would be a top angler. Puncher wise, I mean, especially when I was coming up, Conceited. Heartless was definitely one of them. B Magic, but those three was probably definitely the main for punches, I would say. When I was starting to kind of construct battle rounds and all that. Angle wise, John was a very early person in my career that supported me. He was one of the first battle rappers to really show love. Because that's really my mans. We both from Westchester and all that, you know.
I'm about to say that Yonkers,
you know, shout outs to Yonkers.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Shout outs to YO. But yeah, you know, we both from Westchester. We both was on TRL. You know, he did the bar exam game show with niggas and all that. Like, that's really my mans, bro. So like he was kind of the main influence of angles, but the main reason people don't understand why I wanted to battle Holmesy is for that reason, because we both angle extremely well.
Right.
Like, and that's somebody I never really went against somebody that could angle just as good as me. So or if not better. So at that point, that's something I really wanted to test myself on, which is why I really wanted this battle for so long. I've been calling that man out for years.
Yeah. So you got so yeah. Let's we're gonna pivot to that. But then, you know, you run the street. Okay, all right. Let's just do this, right? And
yes, sir.
Don't with the people that's gonna hear this. Don't get mad. We just gonna keep it real, right?
Yes, sir.
Trap, Kali, We Go Hard. That was the trifecta. You know,
yes, sir.
As well, but that was the gut of the street shit. The cool, the Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like the real tough, rugged, raw. You know what I'm saying? You go through that.
Yeah.
Then you go over to Staten Island.
Yes, sir. Across the pond, real quick with the
across the pond. You take.
I gotta take a boat.
Yeah, when you take that ferry across the pond, it's really like the Wizard of Oz.
Yo, dead ass, I'm in Narnia right now.
It's way different now because it's like the stuff that works there is different. It allows you.
Yeah, it's its own world. Like people don't understand. Our battle has its own cinematic universe, is what I like to say. Like our battle has literally somebody that does everything. Like, if you want a puncher, we got punchers. You want an angler, we got anglers. You want somebody that does jokes, we got jokes. We got international battlers. We got, if you want somebody from across the way, across in freaking England, shout outs to RX Southside, shout outs to Tech, shout outs to Gas Buff. You know, we got peoples from all parts of the world doing any type of little thing in battle rap, and it's really dope. But yeah, that shit is its own world over there. And going into our battle was a real wake up call for me. Because it's just like, I'm used to battling, like you said, in those environments like the Trap, We Go Hard, all that type of stuff. I'm used to kind of the gritty kind of style. Like, all right, I'm going to shoot you for 9 minutes. Like, I go over the odd battle. I don't know if I can shoot a nigga for 9 minutes and win this battle, man. So I mean, my first battle was a surprise battle versus Louis Valentine over there. And I mean, I was trying to get on our battle for years before that. I mean, shout outs to Lex. He saw what I was doing out here. He saw my We Go Hard battles and he reached out. He said, yo, I think it's time. You know, Louis was also coming up at the time and he was one of my mans in them. Yeah. So cause he knew my Tough Block people. Shout outs to Twain, Imperial, all them. So he was a part of their crew. So I said, I bet. He won a battle. We set up a little surprise joint, pulled up, went crazy. And then next thing I know, I'm apparently the step up man. So now I battled him as a surprise battle. I battled this nigga Noxx at the next event as on 30 minutes notice. The man's opponent backed out. I said, yo, I'm gonna ride around on this ferry. If I can finish this round before I get there, I'm gonna battle you.
What? No. Wait a minute. So you said I'm on my way to the event.
I was literally on the ferry. I seen the nigga's opponent backed out, and knowing Noxx, he's a psycho. So this man will have a psychotic breakdown if he don't get to rap. So to prevent that from happening, I said, "Yo, no funny shit. I'm on this ferry right now. I'll write some raps depending on how much material I could get down before I get to this venue will determine if I'm a rap tonight." I ended up writing 2.5 minutes before I got to Staten Island. So I said, on the ferry, I get to the venue. The nigga Lex said, yo, you serious? I said, fuck it, all right, yeah. So I said, just give me like 20, 30 minutes. So I went over around the corner real quick, ran through the round a few times, came back, battled the nigga 15 minutes later. Went crazy. Some say I won the battle. I wouldn't be mad if you gave him the battle because he actually had written material that was prepared for months. But yeah, I went crazy in there. And then literally the next event did the same shit. Nigga QP no-showed some dude. I rode around in 30 minutes, ended up battling this man on the spot. So yeah, I became the step-up man over at our battle. So that was a real dope thing for me because it really tested my skills in terms of short preparation and all that, which is why now if somebody asked me to rap a day's notice, I could do that with no problem. That's why when me and Lex did that battle in 3 days, that was more than enough time for me. So like I said, cool, you gave me 3 days. I was fine with an hour. But
look how it coming back around though, because then after the Excel battle, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You get to go battle the owner. You get to
exactly.
Heyman, you know
it turns out all my years of stepping up from people no showing, it happened to me, and then look what happened. I get to battle the CEO out here.
That's fire, man. That's fire. So okay, the Holmesy battle. Walk me
yes,
through
sir.
That, like
but
yeah, give us all the details of that.
Yeah, so with that, I mean, it was brought to my attention. I was kind of looking for people who I wanted to battle a few years ago, and I mean, shout outs to Kang. Me and him did a 2-on-2 and shit like that. So I was kind of wondering, like,
bro.
Yeah, Kang is the GOAT, man. Kang is really the greatest battle rapper on earth. People don't understand.
Tough, bro. One of the most underrated battlers.
He's the greatest of all time, man. People don't understand. I try to say.
Black gloves on.
Yep.
The
the fingerless gloves looking like a school shooter out here will smoke the shit out of anybody. Will smoke the shit out of anybody. Your favorite battle rapper
to him right now. He'll blow us all up. Like,
your favorite battle rapper don't stand a chance, respectfully.
Right.
But yeah, Kang kind of threw that name out there and said, yo, I think you and Holmesy would be a dope battle. And I didn't really think about it until he really started breaking down how it would be a dope battle. He said, yeah, you know, y'all both really do angles very well, but y'all also very good rappers. Like, Holmesy is an amazing rapper. Like, even if we not just going bar for bar, the way that he raps, the way that he delivers shit, it sounds extremely good no matter what the fuck he's saying. There's a reason he won $25,000. Exactly. Like, so at the end of the day, I was like, yo, that actually could be pretty dope. So I started really thinking about it. And so I said, all right, let me just kind of put it out in the air. And then I started getting a lot of feedback, and Holmesy said, yo, set it up. So I said, all right, cool. It took a little minute for the business to get right, but now you know but I think it happened at the right time, because with the way that my career is going right now, I feel like had we did it when I first wanted to do the battle, I would have died. Like, because I battled, because that was actually I battled Dre Dennis the year before that. So, and he smoked the shit out of me. So I'm not even going front on you. It took me 4 or 5 years to admit the shit, but I will admit it now. The nigga got me up. The nigga got me up out of there. But yeah, so I think had it happened around that time frame, I wasn't really prepared and had that kind of experience battling people of that caliber. So had I did that back then, I feel like I would have died. But now coming off me winning against XL, I had a lot of great showings. I had a great showing versus Lex on 3 days notice. I think that now with the way that I'm rapping right now, nobody stand a chance no matter who the hell you are. Like it really don't matter. I'm really confident in the fact that I really wholeheartedly believe nobody can beat me right now.
Now Holmesy, right? Let me go to my black book. It's really notes in there. Now,
yes, sir.
Holmesy is he's an angler. He's
yes,
a
sir.
wordsmith.
Yes, sir.
He knows how to get in and out of pockets. He has cadence. He can rap on beat. This motherfucker, nice, right? Is this going to require a different type of Cashis in order to meet the challenge that is Holmesy? Because that motherfucker does not like to lose.
He don't. And the thing is, and also I think the fact that we really have, like, that's really my man's. Yeah. So I think the fact that we have that respect for one another, I know he not going to try to play with me. And I know he knows what I'm capable of. So I know the Holmesy that I'm finna get. The thing is, you don't know what Cashis you finna get. So it's really on me to kind of show people what the fuck is about to happen. So, but to be honest, to answer your question, I don't think that it necessarily requires a different bag to go in. It's more so just enhancing the bag I'm already in and showing people like I could do this shit with the best of them. Because I already do everything he does. It's just more so I'm not necessarily as visible to the fans. So not everybody's familiar with the work that I do, which is fine. I'm not mad at it. It comes with the territory. But people don't understand. I've been doing what he's been doing on an elite level for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So like
now, okay. We're gonna be looking forward to the battle, and I want you one more time. Tell us where it is, when it is, that type of thing.
Yeah, March 30th, Manhattan. Shout outs to iBattle. Pull up. You can see the address on my Twitter profile pic. I don't really have the pic on me right now, so I don't really know the full address. But yeah, March 30th in Manhattan on iBattle TV. Turbulent card. It's gonna be crazy. We got me and Holmesy. Kang versus Ken Savvy just got announced the other day. Gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's gonna be insane.
Savvy, man, what's up?
Yeah, shout outs to Ken Savvy. You know, we got King Stiz versus my boy Mellow 15. We got my
Stiz gotta be related to me or something, man. Stiz,
first of all, that y'all got the same face, bro.
I did same archetype.
I didn't realize that shit until I just saw him at the last event.
I was like, bro, and
that nigga went stupid. Yeah. Oh my god! First of all, that man went crazy at one and done. Shout outs to my boy King Stiz. I'm glad that he back outside, man. That man is fire.
Now let me ask you this, because you got a lot of work out here.
Yes, sir.
Respect it. You know what I'm saying? When we put this together, a lot of the veterans was the ones that's like, yo, I fuck with Cashis. Like, you know what I'm saying? You earned your stripes through
yes, sir.
You know what
I
mean?
Man.
Rooms and all that,
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the majors, so to speak, right? The
yes,
big
sir.
KOTDs, the URLs, and the RBEs. What's up, man? What's up?
I mean, I definitely want to go and touch as many platforms as I can. People don't. I fake battled on URL already. People don't know that, man. Shout outs to my boy Twiz, man. My boy Twiz captured the godly footage outside of Gnome 5. People don't understand. I shook the block, man. 1,200 peoples was outside, shook that entire street, man. Urban Plaza ain't never seen that shit since. But yeah, but I would actually like to have an official battle on URL. That would be dope. Crucible Scouts, if you're watching this, holla at me. You already know the Vibingtons. I'm always free to do that. In terms of everything else, King of the Dot, you gonna see me sooner than later over there.
Okay.
We in talks of making that happen right now. So shout outs to my boy Rigo, shout outs to Gully. We definitely trying to make a situation happen right now. So that's definitely coming sooner rather than later. RBE, of course. I'm always down to do whatever intake shit. Shout out to my boy Jay Skills, big DTM vibes. You already know the vibes. My boy Jay Skills, he in the intake right now.
Yeah.
So we already got our foot in the door over there. So I think we trying to spread it across the big leagues. Pause. Hey, yo, nah, yo, that was crazy. But yeah, nah, we really just try to touch as many platforms as a unit. So we got Rain Fire Moon just went to Queen of the Ring, versus Tasha the Author. That was really
had
dope.
a hell of a battle, and I love
Yeah.
it, man.
That battle was amazing. I'm so proud of her, man. She really did her numbers, and I know that was one of the main goals that she had to really touch that platform, and she made the most of it when she went over there. Right. And now, Debo had already stamped her. She Queen of the Ring now. That's right. So, we're going to be seeing a lot more Rain, Fire, Moon over there. Jay Skills, he got the intake situation. I'm about to go over to King of the Dot. So right now, all we really missing is URL. So, if the Crucible want to holler at me or my or any of my peoples, it don't really matter. But, I would 100% be down with the opportunities, man. So, hit my inbox, man. We could work.
Big vibes, man. Listen, I appreciate you because, you worked. You worked for this.
Sir.
You worked for to be in this position, to be
10 years, man.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna be honest with you though. Hold up. Before we get to closing and all that, shout out to Sky League. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Big Sky League vibes. You heard,
man? We need because I'm Sky League.
We got them. You can order them on. The iBattle site. We got the Water League and the Sky League merch.
Okay, I need a T-shirt.
Yeah, we got the merch on the site. But I think we do for a revamp though. We could definitely drop some new ones. But I'm pretty sure they still up on the site because I know a few people got Sky League hoodies. I still need one.
Listen, Lex, I need a Smedium.
Yeah, facts. Give me the Smedium gang. We outside, man.
Time, brother, work out. You know what I'm saying? I got
my
Sky League hoodie.
Yeah, but you already know big Sky League vibes, man. It's lit.
But Cashis, man, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate.
Thank you. I appreciate you, my man.
All the work that you put in, man. Again, you're one of the more respected guys who isn't on one of the big leagues and all of that works in the circuit, that really put in work to get their name known and shit like that. And I respect the fact that you are who you are.
Thank you.
Unapologetically and confidently, bro. What I want you to do, I want you to give us the, in the closing, shout out what you need to shout out, how the people could follow you. It's 400 in here between all the multi-streaming platforms and things like that. So it's on you, bro. Go ahead.
I appreciate everybody that tuned in. First of all, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, man. And I really greatly appreciate it. Everybody who rock with me from right now, everybody who gonna rock with me in the future. I really do appreciate you, Tony, bro. Thank you very much. Y'all can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Cashis Clay Gold. You can find my music on all streaming sites, Cashis Clay Gold. Yeah, man, it's I'm working on some new music right now too. I got a new track dropping with Nay Rose. Shout outs to Wusa. People that don't know, that's wifey over there. But yeah, me and her working on some music right now. I got Holmesy battle coming up. I'm trying to get this J2 battle locked in. But yeah, man, it's looking like a bright future for the kid, man. So we working out here. Yeah. And also look forward to some new fire announcements from King of the Dot dropping soon. You never know whose name you're gonna see on the flyer.
That's right. That's right. Hey, man, do your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely in tune, bro. You always been outside, always been active. You always welcomed up here, bro.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'll definitely be back up here, man. It's been dope chopping it up with you, God. But yeah, shout out to Sky League. Shout out to Sky League.
Sky League, you know what I mean?
We outside. Shout out to DTM, Dejan Team Management. Shout out to We Go Hard. Shout out to iBattle. Shout out to Chain Gang. Yeah, we out here, man. Thank you very much for having me. I'm going to holler at y'all real soon.
Of course, man. No doubt, man. That's my man, Cashis Clay. BX stand up. You know what I'm saying? We Go Hard, Lineage, iBattle, Big Sky League work. You know what I'm saying? Real dope, man. Real dope. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker got bars, bro. He can rap, bruh. Go check out his battles. You know what I'm saying? Definitely was in attendance for a lot of them. Check out the Excel battle. You know what I mean? A lot of the work on iBattle, man, the Lex Luthor joint. And then you can even go back with We Go Hard, Smoky Room, competitive, like shoulder to shoulder, blunts. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my man Prezi in here as well. Cassandra, what up? You know what I mean? And we're going to get on to the next one. We're going to keep it rolling, man. So shout out to everybody on Twitter too. Make sure you follow me. I got Cashis' his handle, his Twitter handle is in there. So make sure y'all follow him as well. So let's pivot. Let's pivot, man. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to go, you know what I mean? Like take a trip. Take a trip. We gonna just saying we gonna take a trip down south. You understand? Dirt roads, you know what I'm saying? It's dark at night. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's that type of vibe, man. You know what I mean? And shout out to brothers like Skates, shout out to Bars Major, shout out to A Ward and people like that, man, that really put on for the city and put on for the state as well. You know what I mean? A volunteer state. You know what I'm saying? Peyton Manning. Yeah, yeah, I know some things. I know some Tennessee things. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, young Dolph. Yeah, that type of shit, man. Straight out of Cashville. We was on it. We was on that album. I don't care what you say. I don't care where you from. You was on that album. All right. Now this brother right here, man, has been featured in a lot of different leagues, man. Shout out to Renegade Battle League. Shout out to Body Bag Battle League. Shout out my nigga Bills. You know what I'm saying? Bills, what up? Houston Barcode. You know what I'm saying? Beretta Shoot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know about that too. I was born in Houston. Yeah. And now you can see him on Rare Breed Entertainment doing his goddamn thing. Big salute to Wing Lawrence and ARP as well. This is the People's Champ. Primetime. Primetime. What up, brother?
What's up, bro? What's up, man?
I'm
What's
all
the
right,
deal,
man.
man?
I'm
Shout
all
out
right,
to you,
man.
bro.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah,
home,
yeah, yeah.
bro, man.
You
Black
know we had to
Compass
do that
Media.
intro the right way, right?
Hey, that was a fire intro, bro.
Hey,
I ain't
man.
gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, this is what we do. This is what we
Yes,
do, bro.
sir. Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself to the people, man, and all that good
Man,
stuff.
how y'all doing? Hey man, I'm at work, bro. So don't laugh at me, man. I
You
have to, you know what
good,
I'm
bro? You
saying.
good?
But now, man, prime time the people's champ, man. Houston Barcode, Houston, Texas, stand up.
Yeah,
Dream
yeah,
Team,
yeah, yeah,
stand
yeah,
up. You feel me? Hey
yeah, yeah,
man, we
yeah.
here, we here. What's up, bro?
Hey man, I'm good. I'm living good, man. I'm happy. I'm prosperous. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing to complain about, man. But we here to learn about you, man.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? I heard you shouting out Houston. I was born in Houston, like I said. You know what I'm saying? I got roots in the South and all that, man. And I know for people from the South, this hip hop thing and this battle rap thing is just so different, man. But I want to get an idea of you, your upbringing, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
you
sir.
said Houston. Is it Tennessee or Houston? Is it, you know what I
Nah,
mean?
well,
Both of
so man, I think you got me mixed up with the other prime time. I think the other prime time might be from
Ah,
Tennessee. Yeah, now I'm
okay.
from.
Because they got it wrong in the joint. Okay, we got a verse tracker. We got to get that right. But
Yeah, that's
Houston,
bro. That's what I told Burst Track.
that's
I'm
what it
like, bro,
was.
they mixing me up with the other prime time.
See, and it's messed up too, because I was born in Houston, Texas. You know what I'm
Uh
saying?
huh.
Harris, shout out to Harris County. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from them areas, man. So Houston, Texas, man. Walk me through that, man. Your upbringing and things like
Y-
that. Third Coast, you know what I'm saying? So what
Yeah.
was it
Nah.
like for
So
you growing up in Houston? What's up?
Nah, so actually, bro, I'm actually from Beaumont, Texas. Beaumont, probably
Oh,
like an hour away from Houston, and then I moved
right.
to Houston when I was 18. I'm 24 now, so like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I basically became like who I am in Houston. You know, like I've been out there, everybody embraced me, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, Houston fully support me. So I'm from Beaumont, but Houston adopted me though. You know what I'm saying? People think I'm
Mm.
a Houstonian now, so
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
rep H Town. You feel me?
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm
right, right,
saying?
right.
But yeah, man, it's been pretty cool, man. You know, I had went to school out there. You know, I'm the bruh. Shout out Q South Five, man. You feel me? Yes, sir. So and
No, I
then
gotta
man,
throw it up. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you feel me? Shout out to the
Uh-huh.
bruhs,
Yeah,
man. You
spring
feel me?
2006 on the arm. Yeah, yes,
Ooh,
sir. Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Shout out to
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I'm
yeah.
almost 20. It's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir. Yes,
yeah.
sir.
But
Yeah,
so
nah.
you went to college down south?
Yeah, I went to TSU, man, Texas Southern, man. I went to Texas
Ooh.
Southern. You know what I'm saying? And man, like I just been in Houston ever since, man. I got out here when I was 18, and I just been out here, man. And I figured it out, man. I found a way out here.
Yeah, yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. Texas Southern. Let
Yes,
me make
sir.
sure my door closed. It's a lot of talent down there, sir.
Hey,
A
it is, man.
lot of talent
Woo!
down there. So
Yes,
what did you
sir.
what did you get into and things like that? So college, like what did you study and all that too? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
nah,
an
man.
academic too.
I studied, man, mass communications, man, RTF. But man, so really and truly, I never really liked school. So
Hmm.
I went to school to kind of figure out what I want to do in life. So like, you'll go to
Right.
school, and then your parents will be like, "Hey, man, what you doing?" As long as you say you're in school, they leave like, "Oh, he's still in school." So I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, they leave
I'm
you
in.
alone. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in school, and I know I wanted to be the bros too. So like, I'm a pledge, but like,
Right.
man, I was still trying to figure out, like, man, what I want to do in life. So school was really just buying me time to really figure out what I want to do for real, and I
Yeah.
figured it out. So now we lit, man. So
Right.
yeah,
Right. Right, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's
yes,
up.
sir.
And then, man, listen, let me tell you something. Now, I was born in Houston. but I'm an up north East Coast dude. You feel what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
want to give you this little preface while I go into this, man, because you know I'm East Coast, so it's Jay-Z, it's Biggie Smalls, it's Mobb Deep, it's Redman and Method Man, it's Wu-Tang, and you know what I mean, Raekwon built for Cuban. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
that I'm
Yeah.
that cloth. That's what got me
Yeah.
into hip hop, right?
Mm.
But then that Southern invasion, man. That
Man.
Southern invasion, the Slim Thugs,
Man.
the
Like a
Mike Joneses,
tsunami.
that when that hit, it was undeniable. It was
Facts.
undeniable, bro.
That's a fact.
I bought already platinum. You see what I'm saying? Slim
Mm-hmm.
Thug, man. Like, and still when Still Tipping came out, I remember watching that shit on Uncut with my brother, like, yo, what's going on? And my mom was like, that's Texas, ho. And my mom don't even talk like that.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
called it a hoe. I said, yo, what's going on?
Good job for real.
Who is this? She said, that's Texas, ho. Like I said,
Yeah.
oh yeah. So walk
Yeah.
me through your experiences with hip hop and things like that, being from the South, the great lineage, the Ghetto Boys and Scarfaces. Like, what did you come up listening to and how did that influence you?
Man, you know it's crazy, man. I started, man, I started listening to the East Coast as like when I was real young. Man,
Mm.
I was a heavy 50 Cent fan, man. Like when I
Mm.
like in '05, I was like I was 5 in '05 and 50 Cent was dropping like we dropped Bulletproof, all that. Man, I had the posters.
Mhm.
I was 5 years old with the wife beater, the do-rag. Man, you know what I'm saying, man? 50, man. I really looked up to 50, man. So
Right.
50 Cent was a big influence, and then I started listening to Mike Jones, Paul Wall, you
Mm.
feel me? And then like I listened to a lot, man. I listened to like a lot of Atlanta artists, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So
Mhm.
so yeah, nah, but yeah, Mike Jones, Paul Wall, everybody like the Houston kind of took, like you say, it took over. So everybody was listening to it. Scarface, my pops was listening to Ghetto Boys and stuff, so he put
Right.
me on that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, nah, it was a big influence for everybody.
Nah, yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. A lot of great music. And the thing I love about Houston is, man, listen, they gonna play their shit. They
Man,
don't
for
care
real.
what else is going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? That like they gonna play that Trade of Truth. Like we play like
Exactly.
this little Kiki, this is rocking. I got in the
You
car
gon'
one time with my uncle. He said, listen, we ain't listening to none of that shit you listening to. He put zero on and just kept going. I said, oh yeah, okay. All right, I
Nah,
see what we doing.
facts.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a
So
fact. That's a
but
fact.
but this battle rap thing, you know what I'm saying,
Yes.
where the focus is lyricism and performance and things like that. You know, I like we always respected the South when it came to hip hop. The South really snatched their respect. But then with
Mm,
this battle rap thing, it sort of came a little bit later. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So the
facts.
early stuff that you was doing on Renegade and things like that, you know what I'm saying? What was the introduction to battle rap and what made you step on the court and say, I could do this?
Nah, so man, actually, man, my introduction to battle rap, man, I was in the ninth grade. I was in the ninth grade, man. I was watching Wild and Not, Conceited and Hit, Conceited and Hit, man. They
Oh,
was rapping. They did the wild style, and man, they the like the punches they came up with. I ain't never heard nothing like that before. So I'm like, man, I could go watch some more of this. So I just typed up Hitman on YouTube. So the first battle I ever watched was Hitman and Sue Surf. And then
mm,
after that, man, it was just like it was that's how I got brought into it. And like man, being like from Texas, like battle rap not really like where we was at in Beaumont, like they had a few people listen to battle rap, but it wasn't just as prominent like as it is on the East Coast. So we
mm.
was in high school, we was battling in high school, like people be like, hey, bro, I battle. So I started
Yeah.
battling in high school, you know what I'm saying? To where like
Uh-huh.
the principal come and watch us battle, like the whole school coming to watch us battle, you know what I'm saying? So it
Right,
started in
right.
high school, and then man, how I got into battle rap, man. I went back home to Beaumont, man. I moved out to this apartment, and when I went back to my mom's crib until my apartment wasn't gonna be ready for 2 weeks. So I
Mm.
was in there, man. I was just watching battles all day, and I'm like, man, I really can do this. You know, it's different when you battle in high school.
Yeah.
It ain't too much you gotta say. You could call somebody like a bitch, and they go, oh, you ain't gotta have no bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I started watching battles. I was watching battles at home. And I'm like, man, I can do this, man. So
Mm,
I'm looking up battle leagues in Houston. I found Houston Barcode. I paid my
mm.
tryout fee. And man, I just went to go battle, man. And then they just seen something in me, man. They kept bringing me back. And you
Right.
know what I'm saying? Now we here, man. Shout
Right,
out Blaze.
right.
Shout out Scotty, man. Shout out
Yeah.
Houston Barcode.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Blaze and Scotty, man, important staples in Houston. Like,
My
welcome
first
to the
battle was
South,
trash too.
bitch. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
nah, for real. Nah,
yeah.
for
You know what
real.
I'm saying? Like
Nah, for
Scotty, like,
real.
you know what I mean? They talking that talk. So
Facts.
you getting some of the you know, the early workout there and stuff. Like, how would you describe like the style that you was coming with early on? You know what I'm saying? Like
Man, I ain't gonna
as you
lie.
jumped into the circuit.
I'm surprised they called me back, bro. Like it was bad. Like it was cool. Like I know how to put. Like I always knew how to formulate punches and stuff. But like it was cool. But when you look back on it, I'm like, man, I can't believe they really. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe they really
Hmm.
called it. Like I had like a cool one or two, but it was really trash though. So, but when I pulled up, I pulled up like 30 deep. I'm like, oh man, people really like this Prime dude. So you know what I'm saying? So they
Yeah,
called
yeah,
me
yeah.
back. They called me back, man. Then I had my first battle. I had my first battle. Like I had the tryout battle. Your tryout battle, it's kind of like how the Crucible is, but like you don't
Mhm.
know who your opponent is. Just you got to make a round for anybody. So it's like 3 minutes and you just rap. So they
Mhm.
called me back and I had a 3 round battle versus Killer Bill. He Dream Team now. Shout out Dream Team. And I did way better. It was better, but like I still didn't figure myself out yet. But
Mm.
like my first year of battle rap, bro, I was getting booked so much. So I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I wasn't like fully like taking it serious. 'Cause I was getting booked every month. So I
Mhm.
have like a battle in I battle, and I have a battle at Barcode. I mean,
Mm.
all they got me battling through the Barcode, man. I could write like 70% for him. Then I go I battle, and I'm gonna go with
Yeah,
some
you
good. You
gotta
know what
go
I'm saying?
crazy, right? Yeah, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what I was doing, man. And it was like you could kind of tell in my performances. So like, man, I had sat myself out, and I just got my mind right, man. And ever since I came back, I sat out for like 6 to 8 months. Man,
Hmm.
I got the spotlight is dope. Definitely will stay
Yeah,
tapped
yeah.
in.
Shout out to
Oh,
Double V. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We
shout
got the
out Double V.
chorus in
What's
here.
up,
Yeah,
bro?
yes,
Shout
sir.
out Double
Yes,
V,
sir.
man.
Uh-huh.
Not
Uh-huh.
so after that, man, I had sat out. Then my first battle back was Hussein, and like I promised myself, I'm like, man, everybody I battle, bro. Like I'm not gonna take it light. I'm gonna really go in and I'm gonna try to kill him, man. And it's been going crazy, man. Barcode been giving me plates, and man, it's looking real good for the future. It's looking real good for the future. They believing in me.
Right, right. No, that's what's up, man. So, you know, I like what you got a segue in there that where I was kind of gonna go because you know, when you from the South, man, it seemed like that traveling, like traveling is a must. Like you gotta go
Woo, you
outside.
got to,
You
you
know what
got
I'm
to,
saying?
you got
And
to.
so was there any sort of like, you know, I don't know if this gonna translate, like, you know what I'm saying? And I know at the
Hell
time,
yeah,
yeah, talk
hell
to me about
yeah.
that. Because at the time, you know, T Top and Trez and like a lot of those guys was making them new tracks in the snow for people to kind of follow, but it took a little second, you know what I'm saying? So walk me through that. Like, was you any trepidation about damn, maybe they ain't gonna understand the lingo or whatever? You know what
Man,
I'm saying?
yes,
Like
bro.
how did that go for you? Yeah.
Man, I'm still in the. I hope I can grow out of this later on into my career. But man, when I write my material, man, I write for the crowd. I haven't got to the point to I write for myself yet. So
Mm.
like I write to I write for crowd reaction. I'm not gonna even lie.
Talk that
So
shit.
like man, the way I write, I'm like man, I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna catch this, or I wonder if they're gonna like this. Like when you go to New York, it's different. It's different lingos out there. So I'm like, okay, how can I formulate my punches? You know what I'm saying? So then I just
Mm.
battled in New Orleans. Shout out, Let's Be Real Battle League, man.
Oh
I
yeah,
battled
yeah,
over
yeah,
there,
yeah,
and
yeah.
formulating punches for them was a little different too. You know what I'm saying? Because they got some places that throw battle events, but it don't be a battle rap crowd if that makes sense. Like it just be people come
Mm.
and support their friends or people who just come in. They like, you know what I'm saying? So like I ain't gonna say like. You gotta try to simplify your material to try to make sure that they can understand it without it being predictable or without it being trash. So you still try to make it fire while your material is still like can be digestible for the crowd.
Right, right. Now, and then you start running the circuit, right? Because
Mm.
you got to kind of get out of the all right, man. We know okay, he can rap, he's cool, whatever, whatever. But then you get to that point where you battling the Jack Boys and the Skates and the Deuces. You know what I'm saying? You got Ill Will. Like you really got competition to a point now. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Mm.
really in the game. What was the battle to where you was like, you know what? I think I can not only do this shit, but I could be pretty fucking good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Now,
what was the moment? What was the battle for you?
man, it was actually my last battle, man. I battled
Mm.
it's this dude named Jay Black. He
Yeah,
uh he battled Foots, man, and Foots is I feel like Foots probably the most he one of the most dangerous people, new people in the URL right now. And
absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? So him and Foots battled and Jay Black, man, he arguably won that battle. It was a great battle. So when they booked us, that was like my first real like test because I didn't seen Jay Black get a lot of people out of there. So and like the way Jay Black style is, he punch a lot, but he rap real slow and he know how to dictate the pace. It's a lot of bars he can say that like other people can't say that he can get away with. So like man, that battle was the hardest I ever like was thinking because we got the same like when you watch your ops in battle rap, you see like they styles, you see they punch count, you see how like do they scheme more, do they punch more? Does he captivate the fans with like his rap flows? Jay Black rap slow and he punch and he can sell any bar. So when I was writing, it was tough, man. Kind of like, man, we punch just about the same. So I'm like, how can I beat that? I got to be more exciting than him. I got to land more haymaker. You know, you really sitting here like watching film, trying to see like how you could do it. Cause Jay Black, man, if when I first seen Jay Black, I was like, man, Jay Black trash. His first battle I seen was his first A Ward. He battled A Ward, and I'm like, nah, man, this dude ain't. But then man, he started cooking. He battled Kid Slade and he beat Kid Slade. And he was saying something crazy. I'm like, oh shit. He way better than from that A-Ward battle. Then he battled Foots. And this one, Foots was going crazy. I'm like, oh, Foots nice. So then like they called me for the battle and it was one round at first. And I was worried because one round, it come down to the coin toss sometimes. So like when you lose a coin toss, the way his pacing is, he raps so slow and methodical. You can still be fire, but if he goes second, he raps so slow, he can really take away everything you said. So we was booked for one round. Then he's like, let's go 3 rounds. I'm like, let's do it. When he said 3 rounds, I was like, oh, it's up. It's up. I'm good. I can get the crowd back in the second and the third.
Yeah. Talk to me. Yeah.
So man, that Jay Black battle really showed that, man, I can rap with the best, man, because he just stood in front of people and did his numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? And then when I went in there before the battle, man, people telling me I was finna get 30. People that I was cool with.
How did you feel like that? How did you feel about that when they told you?
It just turned me up. I'm like, y'all think I'm finna get 30? It's like, all right, just watch this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respected it though. I'm like, all right, cool. But hey, after the battle, I want you to walk back up to me and tell me, you know what I'm saying? So like when they told me I was gonna get 30, and it's right before I'm going on stage, like Prime, bro. You know, it's media groups like Prime, you fire, but Jay Black different, man. I think he might 30 you. I'm like, all right, I respect it, but I'm like, wait till after the battle. So before the battle, I'm just ready to get my bars out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you from the fight low key, man. My adrenaline was pumping. You know what I'm saying? The crowd, it was a lot of people. It was probably about 400 people in there. It was pit style. And you feel the energy. You hear every bar. So if somebody land a haymaker on you, you feel it. You know what I'm saying? So like before the battle, I was lit. Then I ended up winning the coin toss. So Jay Black rap first. Then I rap, man. I was shaking the building. Like I'm talking about from the first bar. I was like, oh, it's gonna be that night. So when I did that, I'm looking at the crowd. They're like, Prom 1-0, Prom 1-0. I'm looking at the media. I'm like, yeah, it's 1-0 already. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy, man. I learned a lot from that battle too, though, man. Shout out Jay Black, man.
Yeah. So you know, and that type of battle right there, where you prove the people wrong. You know, I tell people all the time. You know, I've been doing media for a decade, right? And so I love being proved wrong, and it's dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, he went in there and got crazy. Like, I was unfamiliar with your game, young man. Like, man, okay,
it was it's people that I looked up to in the battle world that came up to me like, bro, you fire. Like people walking up to me, man, people vets in barcode that I never even spoke to. Like, you know, you would say what's up, but we never had a conversation. They pulling me to the side, like, bro, you fire, bro. Like you keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it just felt so good, man. Everybody walking up to you after the battle, like, you know, it felt good. Because, you know, when you prepping material and, you know, it take hours, man. So, and when it translates and you get that gratification from the crowd, man, it's just so, man, it was just so good after the battle, man. That people, they calling me when they like, hey, Prom, this we want you to battle next. So it's always, we working, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was just beautiful.
So then you continue to run the circuit, especially in the South, right? Like, so you got your 3BL battles, you go in the bullpen.
Oh no, that's the other Prime Time.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wait, so then how did you get to the point now where now you get to the table with the RBE? See, I really want to get to that, because the journey of getting to that point where now you start to be recognized by these other people, right? Because you know, you got the Houston lineage, you got the battle with Jay Black, everybody's going crazy. So now that next step of like, yo, I'm really at this point now. I'm really at the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get to that too, because you know, it's like there's this natural progression that happens with battlers, you know what I'm saying, of figuring out where they're gonna go, like what league they're gonna go to, where they're gonna end up with in the pros. You know what I'm saying? So, what
Mm-hmm.
was your outlook on that, or is it even a sort of point for you? Because I know a lot of the younger people are like, bro, I don't even care about going to the majors. I just want to travel. I just want to
Yeah.
go to different leagues and shit like that. So, what was your outlook on that too? Let's get to
Yeah,
that.
no. So actually, with the RBE, that's the other prime time too. He
Yeah.
been rapping, he been battling before me, but with
Hmm.
the other leagues, like with I battle and everything,
Hmm.
going to New Orleans, man, you gotta kind of get out your comfort zone because when you become a fan favorite
Hmm.
in your city, it's kind of like I ain't gonna say you get gas, but like it's some stuff you can get away with. When
Right.
versus when you on the road, you really gonna have to fight for reaction, especially if nobody know you. You know, I'm more like a newer battle rapper. I've only been battle rapping for going on 2 years now, so
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still
You got 2 years in. Right. Right.
yeah. So
So.
people still unfamiliar, so you kind of going in there, and it's like who this nigga is, like you know what I'm saying. So you got to kind of go in there and fight. And it
Right.
like man, it make you better than when you can actually fight and get their reaction. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It's like beautiful. And then I'm like when I went to New Orleans, I went in his backyard. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it was tough. But I still rap. We still got through it, man. And then people was coming up to me after battle, like, bro, you fire. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And so when you could do that and go and like touch other bases like New York, New Orleans, like wherever else, man. Like it's better instead of like just battle rapping in like your city all the time. You want to
Right.
be able to touch these other platforms and gain new supporters from every different platform.
Now, when it comes to iBattle, man, I gotta ask because I'm big Sky League over here. I'm gonna be honest. You know, big Sky
Yeah,
League.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out Sky League, man.
You know what I'm saying? So that situation too, man, because I feel like iBattle right now, but in my humble opinion, right? I don't want to get anybody upset. I love all y'all.
Facts.
OSBL and iBattle have the newest, best young talent
They do. That's
in
a fact,
battle rap.
bro.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact, bro.
So what is it like with that walk us through that iBattle universe, right? Like my man Cashis said, for you know what I'm saying, especially
Hmm.
being a southerner, especially being up there and stuff like that, and you see in the progression of like the Los Preems and the Def the Kid and like, you know what I'm saying, the Depos
Facts.
and so on and so forth. Like, what does that add to you as an MC being in that environment?
Man, when you look at that, man, and like man, shout out to our battle, shout out OSBL, man. Both of them got like they got great atmospheres in the battle rap community, man. Shout out to them growing like new fresh talent. But when I see my peers that came in around the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll be so happy for them, but it also make me get back in the lab. Like say for instance, I see
Mm.
Los Preem, like Los Preem might land a haymaker. I might see that. I'm like, I need to go write some more. Like it just make me
Yeah,
want to go and sit
yeah.
back. Like nah, I gotta go write some more. It just keep me motivated and competitive and keep my mind sharp. Like
Mm.
sometimes like I might have could have just been battling. I don't know. I might have another battle like in 2 3 months, but I'm already writing. I'm writing. I'm like man, let me put this down. Let me boom boom. Let me put an idea down.
Right.
So man, it just be motivation and it get your creative juices flowing when you see people just going crazy. When Def the Kid battle JC, you hear that
Woo.
penmanship, you just like I need to go write some more. I need to
Yeah,
go write some more, man. You
yeah.
feel me? Like it just gets you to where it's like, man, cause I really got a true passion for battle rap. Like I really
Mm.
love battle rap. So it's like
Mhm.
when I see my peers going crazy, it get me lit, bro. And I'm like, man, nah, I got y'all, bro. I'm finna go right too. I gotta do just as good, man.
Right, man, and that I think that's important too, and the outlook from the newer generation, right? I'm learning a lot from y'all because beard is getting a little gray. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, hey,
Yeah,
listen, man, age
yeah.
is a blessing. We don't hide the grays over here. But
Facts.
when you talk about what separates the newer generation from the older generation, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
when I was talking to Preem, he's like, I got a bomb. Sometimes like I might have my best shit in the beginning and then right from there. You know what I'm saying? The
Facts.
outlook I feel like is a little bit different. You know what I mean? In
It
terms of
is.
what
It
y'all
is.
like and what y'all don't. What do you think separates the newer generation of battlers from the older generation? And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's some of the commonalities that you see? Because I do see a lot of critiques for your generation, but I also see a lot of what y'all trying to do is different. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all coming with unique shit despite what people want to believe. So what's your outlook on that? The newer generation versus the older, you know what I'm saying? The people that kind of started off like myself, you know what I mean, early 2000s, 2012, you know what I mean, when it was a
Mhm.
breakout era. So what's your outlook on that? You know what I'm saying?
Man, so like in the older generation, a lot of the stuff from the older generation, you could really be like disrespectful. You could just bring up somebody government name, his mama name, and the crowd like, oh, that said your mama
Your
name.
name Eric. Oh,
Yeah, oh, that nigga called you a bitch. Like you could, it's like a lot of shit you could get away with. That like now it's really like you really have to have like fluidity in your punches, your bars. It's like it come down to lyricism. It's a lot of older people that been rapping that I feel like they're trying to start rapping right now. That it wouldn't have been the same because it's like now you coming into a situation we gotta have double entendres. You gotta have this,
mm,
have a little bit of personality. Like I
mm,
feel like now, like the newer stars, man, I feel like we really finna take battle rap to that next level into like where it need to be because we just it's so it's different for us. We got different expectations, bro.
mm.
It's like somebody could go crazy, but somebody's still like, nah, I don't know, man. He had a drop spot in the middle of his round, but it's like, nigga, did you hear the other fucking 80 bars he said? You know, it's just
Yeah.
we held to a different standard, and I like it because it just make you write better, make you think of like your craziest material. But yeah, it's like with the difference between the older and newer generation. Like I said, I think it's just the lyricism and how we got to put our stuff together.
Right, right. Oh man, that's a good outlook. I feel like, man, because y'all young guys, man, I was telling them like, look, it's like basketball. Shout out to Surf, free surf.
Free
Y'all,
serve, free to wave.
y'all play the game a little bit faster. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching
It's like the
somebody like the
NBA.
yeah, I'm watching the Voss out in you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Ice, and he's getting right to it.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. Like I'm right to the basket with it every time. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And like, you know, I feel like there's a lot of that mix and stuff, but you know, one of the big knocks is the uniqueness, right?
Yep.
Because you know, sometimes when I hear a new battler, the thing I hate the most, my biggest pet peeve, is when I can hear your influences.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hear Rum Nitty, right? Like I hear New Jersey twerk. You know what I'm saying? So for you, what do you feel like makes you unique in terms of your approach to battle rap and the type of bars that you put together?
Man, you know what's so crazy, bro? When I first started battle rapping, I used to sound like a few other battlers, but you wouldn't be trying to do it on purpose. It's like you would just be studying stuff and you would try to see like, okay, this is the type of delivery people like boom, boom, boom. And I finally was able to get away from that, like probably like my fifth battle to where it's like, nah, bro, you see you could deliver certain stuff a certain way. It's certain like voice inflections you can make to where it's you. So I feel like what separates me is like, man, I got a lot of personality in my battles. I'm aggressive. You know what I'm saying? You could just hear like some of the stuff I might be saying. It's only like me. It's like, man, only problem will say some shit like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Yeah, yeah.
I just, you know, man, I'm like, I just show my personality, bro, and aggressiveness, bro, and it's just like from the car, like in Houston Barcode, even like on Let's Be Real, like I was different from everybody on the card. I got unorthodox punches, so like you won't even see them coming. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, pause, but pause. Damn, that was crazy.
Flag on the
Oh,
play. God damn
oh
it.
shit,
Flag on the
but
play.
damn, that was crazy. But yeah, no, man. But yeah, you just gotta have like I just learned how to just be myself, and you can still have fire material. You know, you just gotta just change up your paces sometimes. You know, but yeah, like a lot of people come up to me, man. Like, man, I learned how to structure my material and like bark on them, you know, bark on
Mm,
niggas. You feel me? So
mm,
now it's like I'm getting into that, and I'm still learning, man. I'm a student in the game. I'm always soaking.
right.
I be picking people brains, bro. I call people for hours. Like even after my J Black battle, after all my battles, I be like, don't
Mm,
tell me about what I did good, bro. Like where I messed up at, bro. Did I speed my delivery on that bar? Like, damn, was I letting them get to me? You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to know
mhm.
everything I did bad so I can keep getting better. That's me. That's why every time people when every time somebody see me, right? Like, bro, Prime, bro, you just keep getting damn, bro. Like, how? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I be working, bro. I be picking people brains, bro. It's people in the URL I talk to. I call. I'm like, hey, bro, man, how you like? What would you do in this? Blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you? When you think of this word, how do you like? What come to your mind, bro? You know, I be
Right, right,
picking
right.
brains, man. I be
Yeah,
picking brains. I'm really a sponge, and I just be soaking the game up, bro. So I
right.
just be calling people, man. It's a lot of people behind the scenes I hit up like, hey, bro, like, man, what you think? Watch this battle, bro. Where I fucked up at? Like, tell me, you know what I'm saying? And I could have
Mhm.
went crazy that battle. I'm like, nah, bro, tell me, point out the flaws. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm,
so
yeah.
yeah, man.
That's how you get better, man. All right, let's run a little hypothetical scenario. You know what
Talk
I'm
to
saying?
me.
Almost 600 people in here watching
Shout
right
out
now.
everybody that's in here, man.
Big appreciation, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Now let's run a few things, man. Now Beretta Blaze calls your phone. You know what I'm saying? And you know how Beretta is. Hey, what's going on with you, homie? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you?
Nah,
You know,
for real.
hope you doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like she real cool, real laid back.
Hell
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
laid back.
Now she says to you, listen, I got some bookings I need to put together. You know what I'm saying? We got an open slot in the car. You on the next card and things like that. The budget is real nice. You know what I'm saying? We outside, nice little venue and things like that. Nice summer day, Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? You know how that
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
You know, crowd's gonna be packed and things like that. Now I'm gonna give you your choice of who you want to battle. You know what I'm saying? Now I need
Hmm.
3 names for you. We gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Across all the battle rap, it can be high tier, low tier, whatever. You know, whatever tier, don't matter. We got the budget. Who are the three
Yeah.
names? Who are the
So
three names?
like right now battles. You
Yeah,
want me to give you all right now
I'm
battles, in
saying,
game
I'm saying,
battles?
right. I'm saying, she call your phone right now. 3 names. Give me 3 names. I'm gonna make one of these happen. What three
All
names
right.
you give her?
So man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Fawn's my favorite battle rapper right now, bro. I tell her, hey, home. If we got home, we got home coming up. Like
Yeah,
I
home.
want
There
to,
it is.
hey,
There it is. Home. Yep.
call the landlord up. Tell the landlord I want him to come out here, man. You know, we gotta, I want the landlord. They got somebody here, Houston legend. He battling twerk March 29th. His
Mm,
name is Swab. I want to battle Swab because like I want to get that crown. You know what I'm saying? I want people to be like, hey
mm,
man. So you got to battle the people that been putting in pain for years, and you know what I'm saying. So it'll be Fawns,
mm.
it'll be Suave, and that third person. Let me see. That
Mm.
third person,
That
man.
third person.
Man, that's a good question,
I
bro.
know.
That's
I
a
know.
good
That's what I've been
question.
doing. I've been doing this for years. Talk to me. Yeah.
That's a fire question, man. That third person, man, I'm gonna shine some light on the ladies, man. That third person, she be making a lot of noise, man. I'll like Blaze, man, get Rock Lee out here, man.
Oh,
Get Rock
Rock
Lee
Lee.
over here. Get her
Yeah,
over
yeah,
here. Let me
yeah.
have a conversation with her. Yeah. Let me shine some light on the ladies. Yeah,
Uh huh.
man.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Respect it. Respect it. Now,
Yes, sir.
out of those three battles, who would be the most difficult for you to write for?
Fawns, man. Fawns.
Mm,
Fawns. It's because like the thing about it, man, when you go into battle rap and like man, my style, I have a high punch style. Like I punch a lot. So I put
mhm,
a lot of thought. I be trying to have double entendres almost every other sentence, you know what I'm saying? So like with Fawns, his name, you could flip it like Fawns, like other ways, but it's like you gotta try to come up with material that's directed at your opponent. You know what I'm saying? So like right for him would be crazy. And then I'm gonna be my mind gonna be everywhere because I know he finna rap. You know, my name's Primetime. So
mhm,
I know I already know that he gonna have a crazy round. So I'm
mhm.
ready for him. Also trying to out gonna try to outright what he do. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like that battle will be real tough. You know what I'm saying? And then Fonz battled on Barcode. I want to say 2 years ago. He battled Delvo, and man, he went crazy. He went crazy, and it was like, God damn, man. You know what I'm saying? So I know that battle will be, man, it'll be real tough. But like those type of battles, man, your mind go places that you ain't never think it could go. Now you
Mhm.
start stressing your brain. Now you start figuring out, boy, it be bars you like, damn, I ain't been thinking that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
So yeah,
right,
that
right.
battle probably be you'll see the best version of me, like somebody that's really dangerous. You know, you could die. You might get put on the shelf after that. Yeah, bro, I gotta. Yeah, no, we gotta go crazy.
Yeah,
We gotta
man.
go
Yeah. You
crazy.
be pressured up, man. You gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? You got to belt the ass. Like we gonna have
Yeah,
to
belt to ass. You
belt the
feel me?
ass. Like we got
Hey,
to, you know what
hey.
I'm saying?
But
Like,
they say pressure make diamonds though.
oh, talk
Pressure
that
make
shit.
diamonds, you feel me?
Yeah,
Pressure
yeah,
make
yeah.
diamonds. So when you're back
Right.
against the wall, you know what I'm saying? Man, you'll make it happen. You feel
That's
me?
right. That's right, man. I could dig it, man. No, I think Fonz is one of the best
He
doing it
wanted
right
to be
now.
man.
And,
Woo for
and
sure.
I think that'd be dope, man. And I like the outlook, man. And you got your majors out here, you got your leagues overseas and things like that. Like, what are some of the things that you looking to accomplish with battle rap? You know what I'm saying? I know you said you got you start watching this stuff with the wilding out and things like that. People transitioning to movies and the acting and the music. What are some of the things that you hoping to accomplish with this battle rap shit, bro?
Man, so like I said, man, I got a real passion for battle rap. I remember when I first started battle rapping, man, the goal was always URL. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But like I done got to a point, even though I'm only 2 years in, I done got to a point to where man, I just love rapping. So like I love getting booked. You know what I'm saying? As long as I keep getting booked, getting paid for the raps, man. I'm able to come and just put on a good performance for the supporters, man. You know what I'm saying? That's lit. You know, I want to go touch OSBL soon. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
mm.
I battle. I want to spin a block and go. You know what I'm saying? Go slap a couple people around over there. You feel me? I just really want to be one of like I want to take like an A-Ward approach. Shout out A-Ward to where I can get booked anywhere. I'm gonna have a good price. You know what I'm saying? I don't. There's no beef between no leagues. I can go rap here, rap over there, however
Right.
the case may be. But I just want to like just getting paid for the. I got a passion for it. So just being able to get paid to do something you love doing, man, it don't even matter, man. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, like the end game, you know, hopefully, shit, hopefully I get a movie role or something. Hey, man, this nigga
Yeah, yeah,
Prime
yeah,
Time.
yeah. Talk that
Hey, this
shit.
nigga personality, man. Let's get this nigga over here. Let's see. Know what I'm saying? You feel me? Cause bro, the thing about it, bro, people don't know who really be watching, bro. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? They got people like, man, it's like Kevin Durant, man. I think KD was talking about the battle that probably had 400 views. You know what I'm saying? Like people really
right.
be watching battle rap. People be tapped into battle rap. So you don't know
Mm,
who watching. So you know what I'm saying, man. As long as we can keep getting booked, I can keep going, put on the show, man. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We lit. We lit.
Let me ask you this. As an aficionado, Houston and things like that, and you know, pick one Houston legend to make a biopic out of. Who,
Like
if you could pick one
outside of battle rap.
outside of battle rap, one Houston legend in hip hop that you want to see a biopic about, who would it be?
Hey, so look, you know what's crazy?
Hmm.
I don't know if this count, bro, but like
Okay,
he real prominent in the hip hop industry, bro.
okay, talk to me. Yeah, talk to me.
But I want to see a biopic on Jay Prince, bro. I gotta see
Mm,
it, bro, cause it's like,
wow.
man, bro, I'm 24.
Right.
I get to Houston, and like, bro, you just hear Jay Prince, Jay Prince. I'm like, man, what the? I'm like, bro, what did he do to like, bro? Is that he's older now, bro? He was doing shit in the '80s. We in 2024 now. So I'm like,
Mm,
man, what did this nigga do to you niggas for? You know what I'm saying? It's like when you hear Jay Prince name come up, people like, oh shit, man, Jay Prince, man. I'm like, man, what
mm,
this nigga? You know what I'm saying, bro? I want to
right.
see a biopic on how he came up, how he was brought up. I gotta see, bro. Cause you know
Yeah.
Jay Prince like 5'6", five
Yeah, yeah,
seven.
yeah, 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 yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
people was scared of that man, bro. So like, bro,
Mhm.
I gotta see the upbringing. I want to see what happened. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I gotta see everything. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know he used to manage Floyd Mayweather, and he used to do
Mhm.
certain stuff. But like, man, he was like the boogeyman in Houston.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He done squashed beefs. He done made grown men sit on the phone together. These influential grown people too. They real
Right.
influential. Like, I'm talking like I don't think it was Drake, but I think it was Young Boy and somebody else. But he got them sitting down, squashing beef. You gotta have some type of power. People who talking about
Mhm.
they finna kill each other, family members, to where they get them sit down and
Different
squash
respect.
it. I
Yeah.
gotta see it. I gotta see it,
Different type of
man.
respect. Yeah,
Gotta
man.
see it,
Yeah.
man.
And now I think that would be dope, man. Ghetto Boys, of course,
Yeah,
Stompy,
yeah.
man. Just like a Swisher House, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You feel
let's
me?
what they was on. I'm DJ Screw. I think that'd be dope too. You know what I'm
That would
saying?
be
Like,
fire. DJ Screw had a small biopic, and
mm,
it was crazy. It was fire, but it was only 30 minutes. It was like,
oh, nah,
it's
we
like
need a
they damn near like it's like they gave us a tease. Like, what the hell is this? Like
nah, we need a whole rollout. We need a budget.
we
You know what
need
I'm
it
saying?
all,
Like,
but we need it
yeah.
all. We need it all. You know what I'm saying?
we need a budget, bro. You know what I'm saying? But nah, this is dope, bro. This is dope. I appreciate your outlook on this battle rap thing, man, and just talking to you and stuff. I could tell you're astute, you're a student of the game. You know what I'm saying? I think that's
Facts.
dope. That carries you a long way and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
And
it, bro.
as you continue to grind, bro, you know what I'm saying? You're always welcomed up here. You know what I mean? I love Houston, man. That's where I was born. That's where probably about 60-70% of my family lives right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah,
hoping to
man.
see you
Houston
on
is
the next
beautiful, man.
Houston barcode. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you
Hey,
got locked in that you want to talk about, promote,
hey.
you know what I'm saying? What's up?
So March 29th, man, I'm battling Concrete, man. Concrete just battled another Houston legend, Ammo Gang legend, Kaiser. He
Mm,
he won the judge battle. He 3-0. I've been making a lot of noise, you know what I'm saying? So we actually got the highest interaction rate on the Houston barcode page when our battle dropped. So like it's in the city, it's big in the city. So like
mm.
I gotta go ahead and put belt to ass, just let them know, like, hey
Yeah,
man, come on,
yeah.
man, start calling me with some, you know what I'm saying? So I got Concrete and my home campaign. You know, home gonna be man, 'cause I'm gonna be the number one.
Oh, you're breaking up
My
just a little bit.
campaign for
Oh,
home is looking. Oh wait, what's the
oh,
last thing you heard?
you good now. Your
Can you
campaign
hear
for
me?
home, go with that. Yeah, we got you. Yeah.
Man,
Uh-huh.
man, it's looking real good, man. They've been calling me with a few names. I don't want to talk too crazy right now, but it's looking good, bro. I've been handling
Okay.
business, man. I was the top ticket seller at our last event. You know what I'm saying? And then I
Mm,
like my performances be memorable, man. I'll be shaking the building. People be like, "Hey, bro, Prime, bro, when you said that, bro, that was crazy." So it's like making moments. You know what I'm saying? I'm
right.
bringing people in the door. So it's just like I gotta go ahead and put butt to ass real quick, and then after that,
Uh-huh.
man, hey man, them home discussions might be coming up. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Been talking to me about some potential battles. So like, you know what I'm saying? So I just been locked in, man. I've been locked in and been just really, man, taking it serious, bro.
Right, man. No, that's good to hear, bro. That's good to hear that you booked, you out here, you busy and things like that, man. Hey, listen, man. What I'm gonna say is keep putting on, bro. You know what I'm
Bro, you in
saying?
this belt, bro.
No tabs, man. Listen, bro. Listen, man. You know, I'm from the old cloth, man. Kill that nigga, man. I don't need no classic.
Hey,
Murder him. You
hey,
know what I'm saying?
the material I get, that's the thing too. Like the way I be structuring my material, bro, it's like it's either go really be a classic or a casket. Cause I'm right, I'm coming to go in there, like murder somebody to where like they don't want to call you no more for no more battles, bro. Like I'm trying to get you up out of there. I want them to be like, hey, we don't even know why we booked Prime with him, man. Prime smoked him. But if he
Mm.
had one of the best rounds of his life, it might be a great battle. It might be a cool battle. But other than that, man, I'm going in there. I want people to be like, bro, you got body of the night, bro. That's crazy. It's just gonna be body of the night or battle of the night. You know, it's one of the two, and I'm going for body of the night. You feel me? The
Right,
material
right,
I got, man, the work where my mind been at lately, it be some of the stuff like I don't even know how I be thinking of it, man. It's like God might be helping me out with this, man. I don't know, bro. I be
right.
trying to write for battles, man, and it just stuff be popping. I'm like, damn, bro, how did I even think of that? And it's lit.
Mm.
It's lit for him. It's definitely lit for him.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And you know, before you get up out of here, man, tell the people where to follow you. Tell us what you got going on. Whatever you want to shout out, definitely shout that out now, man. It's on you. Go ahead.
Man, first off, I just want to shout out Dream Team. Shout out to my team, man. They keep me, I'm the youngest in the team, but they keep me going. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jay Witt. Shout out Guapo Southside. Shout out Killer Bill, man. Hey, any leagues that's watching this? If y'all want us to come down there and smack around whoever on y'all roster,
Ooh,
hit me up. We will travel out there and put some belt to ass. But now then
ooh.
we got March 29th. We had Where Your Bars at 5. You know what I'm saying? They got
Uh-huh.
Suave versus Twerk, T Top versus Jay Black. We got Lady
Oh,
J versus Shuni. We
oh,
got Jay Witt versus Hustle, and I'm
oh.
battling Concrete. I'm battling Concrete. It's finna be crazy. You know what I'm saying, man? We got some. I just got a battle that dropped yesterday on Let's Be Real. I battled Easy. It was a crazy, intense battle, man. I go watch that, man. Shout out
Mhm.
Let's Be Real. Shout out Houston Barcode for believing in me, man. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
like
shout
to
out
hear.
Black Compass, man. I
Oh,
appreciate
hey,
y'all,
hey,
bro, for
listen,
real.
this is what we here for. We've been having this energy since we started, man. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Even
facts,
since
bro.
before we
For real,
started,
bro.
man. Like to for the
Facts.
new battlers, for the people that's working, that's grinding. You know what I mean? People like yourself, you got good energy, you got a good feel for this game, and you're a student of it. So I salute you for that, bro. And you
Appreciate that,
always
bro.
welcome up here. All right,
Yes,
always.
sir. Yes,
All right.
sir. Appreciate you,
Keep
Brody.
doing your thing, man. All right.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all
No
be
doubt.
safe, man. Shout out Black Compass, bro.
Yes, sir, man. That's prime time, the people's champ. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 633 in here across all streaming platforms and things like that. Definitely appreciate you all of y'all for tapping in. You know what I mean? This is a lot. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely dope. The bar guys will be up here soon and things like that at 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Wait while I wait on the next guest and things like that. I do want to say, shout out man, drop the ruler. You know what I mean? He hey, listen, man, I'm a new father myself, you know what I'm saying? So he had his son's game, basketball game. I hope he won. I hope y'all won. I hope he killed some people, crossed people over, things like that. But fatherhood, family, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? That's always that, you know what I mean? And we definitely gonna connect at a different pace, man. Some of the people that I actually have that are going to be up here, you know what I mean, the future drops and stuff like that. People like Merlot, you know what I mean. I gotta tap in with Gary Alston, from OSBL. Shout out to Zeke. You know what I mean. I wanna talk to more people, man. Catboy. You know, he just went crazy out there in Milwaukee, man. We definitely got to tap in. My man XP out there from the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna get him up here as well. Yeah, man, a couple cats from the UK, you know what I'm saying? And definitely give me your ideas in terms of like who y'all would want to see on the new battler spotlight as well, because I take those suggestions and things like that, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we just gonna keep it going, man. We just gonna keep it going. While we wait on the next guest and things like that, I do want to talk about URL. That upcoming volume 11 card is looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ace Amin versus P. You know what I'm saying? You also got Hustle versus Chess, Serious Jones versus Tay Rock. I want to ask y'all too as we segue. You know what I mean? Tay Rock was talking very heavy. He's talking heavy. And the type of Tay Rock that we getting right now, I hope that y'all all appreciate this. He's on his way out the door. And the man is dropping, you know what I mean, 30 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds every time on the court, bro. I have never seen nothing like this. And I'm going to tell you something right now. If that man leaves his last year with a belt, where do we put him all time? Like, we might have to rearrange some orders. You know what I'm saying? Because that just would be unprecedented, man. So I'm looking forward to that. I think Hustle and Chess is probably battle of the night. In my opinion, I do got Hustle winning that, you know, in the predictions and things like that. Clips, man. As soon as Clips turn his hat backwards, if Clips do this, it's over with, man. With the hat backwards Clips, man. We not here for it, bro. Come in there and don't mess around with that work. You know what I mean? So, but I want to get y'all perspectives on that too. Now, 657 in here, man, and hit the likes and things like that, man. Make sure that y'all tap in with us. You know what I mean? Follow all the MCs and all of that good stuff, man. The next MC that we have coming up here, man, I've had the opportunity to see him live several times. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, he's one of the guys that I feel like, you know, we've watched him really come up in this game. You feel what I'm saying? Like, definitely he's still young. He's still doing his thing. Always a lot of energy. You know what I mean? And I was an angry young man at one point. I mean, listen, I'm composed now. But I had a chip on my shoulder just about the world. You know what I'm saying? Because I was always looking toward the next goals and the next, you know what I mean, the areas that how can I be successful, man? How can I prove all the doubters wrong? And I feel like this guy battles with a chip on his shoulder all the time. Now, the profile say Rochester, New York, which we could get into, but I'm pretty sure I thought my man repped that Long Island. So we're gonna talk about that as well. You know what I'm saying? I battle, you know what I'm saying, alumni and things like that. You probably see him on that Battle Academy, him and Chunk versus Prep. Definitely go watch that as well. Recently battled against Dre Dennis, dope ass one rounder and things like that. You know what I mean? City Towers, Def the Kid. Like he's really one of them, man. Really been moving around the circuit. So I wanted to get his story and everything. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, yes, and I am serious. Yeah, I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? I just want him to know I'm serious. You know what I mean? Without further ado, we got my man, Knox. Knox, what up, bro?
30 shit. Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Tone. 30 shit. You guys know what it is. Shout out iBattle. Shout out the Colt. Shout out Black Compass. And I'm happy to be here, bro. 100%.
Hey, man. Hey, it's definitely good to have you here, bro. It's good to have you here. You one of the guys that you know, my first little forays into the iBattle scene. I'm like, oh no, this is different. He talking that shit too, but you know, it's coming from a different place, you know what I'm saying? And it's dope to me. And now we're gonna talk, but again, get a people to intro again. How is Knox doing too, man? Talk to him real quick, bro.
I'm doing good right now, you feel me? I was just coming off the flu. That was like the first time I got sick in a while, so I'm feeling healthy finally the past couple days. I've been good lately. I've been writing, preparing for Bubba Ford right now, and I'm preparing for something else that I can't announce yet, but it's going to be out soon in a couple days, and that shit is crazy.
Yeah, you know I mean? It's one of those.
Yeah, I got some things I'm prepping for 2 battles right now. Right. And they're in the same month, so okay. You know, I'm working. I had 2 battles in February, also in the same month. I had that 2-on-2 with me and Chunk, and then 2 weeks after Yoshimitsu. So I'm trying trying to work as much as I can. I'm trying to stack up these months, stack up these battles, so they could look back at my resume and realize what I've been doing. You feel me?
Right. Now let's get into the Knox story. You know what I'm saying? Just the upbringing, the hometown and things like, because I first tracker got Rochester, New York. Now immediately I got happy. You know what I mean? Because I was raised up in Rochester and things like that. But I want to know about your upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Where you coming from and things like that. I mean, and how you got into this hip hop thing. You know what I mean? Like let's talk about it.
To keep it a stack, I'm not from Rochester, and I've never been there before.
That's what I said. I was like, I thought he's from Long Island. Yeah, talk to me, bro.
I really do fuck with the upstate fans because I honestly think I gained some upstate fans that I didn't deserve. You know what I mean? Like, because they thought I was from there. But honestly, I'm from Long Island, New York, Nassau County, near the city. I lived in two places there. I lived in Suffolk County at one point. I went to public school there. And then the later half of my life, then moved to Hempstead, Long Island, West Hempstead. And that's near the city. There's a couple rappers actually from there. Reaper Rel is from Hempstead. Fucking Gwitty. Yeah, so there's some talent out there, for sure. So, and most of my life, honestly, I was playing football, I was wrestling. Those are my two sports right there, football and wrestling. But I encountered like so many injuries that it was cut short. So after that, I decided I needed something to replace the same passion I had for football and wrestling. And for me, that was working out and battle rap. You know what I mean? Because I think of battle rap as like an MMA match almost, because it's not physical. It's not physical, but the prep in battle rap and the pressure you have on you is similar to an MMA match. For at least what I've heard from a couple of guys who I know that fight and know that train. And I could definitely say that's why I'm in this. You know what I mean? It fills that passion for me. Same with the bodybuilding.
Right. So Knox, man, what was you doing on the football field, bro? Injuries and all that, man. What you was trying to knock shit out? What you was doing, bro? Safety? What you was playing?
I was a running back and a DN. So I was honestly like, I was pretty damn in high school. I was a little bit chubbier, honestly. I was like 220, 230, damn near like 5'8", 5'9" in high school. You feel me? Yeah. So right now I'm 180, but I was like 230 almost. So I was playing. Wow. I was a defensive end, nose guard guy, and I wanted to play football in college, and I was gonna go to LIU Post, which is on Long Island, and is a D1 school. It's not a top of the line D1, but they still are D1, and that was my goal. Honestly, I talked to a lot of coaches, went to a lot of camps there, but I tore my ACL and I separated my shoulder, so that shit, I threw it out the fucking window. You know.
Damn, man. Damn. That's different, man. I wouldn't. Damn, 220 on your frame, bro. Like, yeah, you was trying to kill some shit, bro, in high school. Wow. Yeah.
It was it was a lot of my body though, because my knees started to get shot because I had too much weight on me, and I was always fast too, and I always had like a natural athleticism. So I had the weight, but then I was just stepping hard on those knees. You feel me? And then pause. And then it fucked me up. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Y'all funny, man. Y'all catch the shit instantly. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
I had to catch the pause there fast. You feel me? Right. That happened to me online. You feel me?
Shout out to Danny Myers as well in the chat and things like that.
Shout out Danny.
Yeah. So look, Long Island. You know what I mean? Shout out to EPMD. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the MCs that come from Long Island and things like that, to spend time out there and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think Chuck D and P, Public Enemies, from out there as well. So like, it's heavy hip hop lineage and stuff like that. But what was your like foray into hip hop? Like, what resonated with you when it came to hip hop? You know what I'm saying?
My because I've really been watching this shit since I was 10 years old. I mean, the only thing like I was watching for real was battle rap, and I was just listening to rap. You feel me? I was listening to all sorts of rap, every style of it, and I honestly just loved it. And battle rap caught my eye because of the aggressive combating of it was almost sport like. It looked like a sport damn near to me. So that caught my eye. And then Tay Rock posted. I told this story a few times, but this is actually a good place to tell this story. But Tay Rock is the reason I'm battling now. 100%. It's Rock. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Rock. He did so much for my career. So, same with obviously everybody at iBattle and Lex. There's a lot of dudes who've done a lot for my career, but Rock is what initially sparked me into this because he started his No Honorage tournament, which was an online tournament. All right, it was all done online battles. You submit your round, and I was 16 years old. Right, I just turned 16, and then I see him post that, and he was my favorite battler at that point. Like he really he was what I watched when I was younger. He was the battler I watched.
What was it Tay-Rock that made him like a standout for you and your favorite?
It was Tay-Rock and Danny Myers, who's in the chat right now. Tay-Rock and Danny. The first battle I ever watched was Danny and T-Rex, but Danny and Tay-Rock were the two battlers that I watched and studied. There was just something about both of them. Tay-Rock's delivery I studied because he has a way of making every bar sound great, even if it's, and I'm not saying his pen's not good. He has a great pen, but even if he spits some shit that's maybe not that crazy, it sounds crazy. You know what I mean? Because it's Rock saying it. He just has a way of putting things together. And Danny had the passion for the game, and that's what I try to study his passion.
Right.
But back to the story with the No Honorage, right? So Tay-Rock started the No Honorage, this online league, and I was like, you know what? Like, I have a few bars in my notes right now. I feel like I could do this shit. You know, I feel like why not try? So it was $25. I submitted it, and there was a bunch of other people that did too, but he picked me. I was lucky for that. And then I made it to the semifinals. I made it straight to the end of that shit. And I honestly feel like I got robbed. But ever since there, Tay-Rock honestly took me under his wing. He even talked to Lex and them at iBattle. He did a lot for me after that. And that was how I initially started. iBattle picked me up because of them seeing me battle at No Honorage online. And then that's how it started.
You kind of broke up. You kind of broke up a little bit at the end there.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, the Knox. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure you might. I don't know if you want to readjust or get the Wi-Fi and all that too, because it's just breaking up just a little bit. But we did hear the story. So he started off with the No Entourage online, and things like that. You know what I mean? And then that was kind of his foray into that. But I feel like the influence, the Tay-Rock and the Danny Myers influence, to me, that resonates because this kid is intense. You know what I'm saying? Like always, right? So we gonna get him situated and all that. Shout out to the people that's in here, 739. Make sure y'all hit the like and things like that. We're not done with Knox. We're gonna get him back up here and have him talk his talk and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you're ready, give me the thumbs up, bro. You good? All right. No doubt. We got you back.
Bad. I don't know what the fuck was going on there with that connection, but I think I fixed that shit.
You good, bro. You good. We all good. Now Tay-Rock and Danny Myers are the influences. You compete in the tournament and everything, and this is how you get noticed by Lex, right? And then you say, you know what? Because online is different, man. All right, we know you could write, you could rap and stuff like that. But then when it comes time to perform, you know what I'm saying? The aesthetic and all of that matters. So what was your mindset going into your first battle? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel you did too in your first matchup?
In my first battle, I really wasn't that good, to be honest with you. Like my first 3 battles, my delivery was horrible. You feel me? So I would say that, but I feel like my bars have been good. If you go back to my newer battles, honestly, I have some crazy shit in there. So people were really reacting to the potential that they saw in me, I think, more than what I was doing at the time. I feel like right now, I'm really starting to figure it out. You feel me? I feel like right now, and I said it before, I don't like to, I honestly promo my shit, but I don't like to talk like I'm the logo of this shit or I'm the best at iBattle. I don't like to talk like that. But right now, it is a tough match. I feel like I could be the most talented on any given day. Right now, I really could be the most talented here. You know, I really could be spitting the best bars and have the best energy. I might have the best. I got to keep it a stack. Right now, I feel like I'm nearly unbeatable right now. I feel like you would need to get somebody crazy, and it would need to be a big ass name to clearly beat me right now.
Yeah.
To clearly do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I got it figured out. I know how to write to my style, and I know how to blow up that room, and I feel confident in it. So I feel like right now I'm honestly marginally better than I ever have been.
Now let me ask you something too, man. And you know, we're gonna get to the potatoes here, as my man Mac Mel says. We talk about, you know, hip hop and battle rap and things like that. You know, this being a predominantly black, you know, attended of the thing, and you know, just black culture and stuff like that. You being young as you are, and white, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna say it straight up. You know what I'm saying? We got eyes, we can see you. Was there any trepidation at first as far as how the bars might be received by people and things like that? You know, what kind of goes through your head with that? You know what I'm saying? You know, do you consider yourself a guest in the culture as well? You know, kind of how was that? You know, kind of negotiating. Like, I know what my stick is, but you always came off as confident. So I wanted to ask you that specifically. You know what I mean?
I feel like I'm obviously a guest in the culture, because I would have to be on the definition of really what that means. Like, I'm being a guest in the culture, that is really what that means. You feel me? Nobody that was white really started hip hop. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So that's how. I'm definitely a guest in this shit, and I'm appreciative of how I've been treated here. You feel me? To keep it a stack. I mean, I haven't encountered too many issues with reactions and with people not showing me love, to be honest, and not as many. It really is a lot less than I thought too. I'm not going to say that I haven't had any times where that happened. I mean, there was a battle where my second battle ever, and it was my only battle that ever got vaulted. There's only one battle I have that, and I honestly, it was a worse performance on my part. It was at the beginning of my career, and I was in front of one of the most street crowds I've ever been in front of, right. And I came there with just the wrong energy, the wrong approach, and the wrong bars. And I learned since that point on how to approach every crowd. Because So you're obviously, I knew I was going to encounter a time or a couple where maybe some of the street dudes wouldn't give me that level of respect or won't hear me the same. And I knew that was going to happen, though. That was expected. So I just learned to just rap the best I can, 100%. And if they see that and they see my passion in this shit, then they're gonna love it. You know, they're gonna respect it. I was just at Battle Academy, over in Philly. You feel me? And
y'all went crazy, bro. Y'all went crazy.
And bro, that's one of the most street leagues that there is. You know, that's the essence of hip hop. They're out here battling on buses. You feel me? They're battling in the bus.
Philly, man. Philly.
I don't even know where they're getting it, bro. How do they get in the bus? You feel me? They're battling. Seriously, they're battling. It's like, so, I mean, we went over there and they loved us, bro. So there hasn't really been any problems. That's why I love this battle rap shit. And there's obviously a lot of problems in the culture, like relating to like just how people view certain battlers and blogger beefs and shit. Yeah. But on a level of like everybody's showing love to battlers of every color and shit, I feel like, I never had a problem. But maybe that's shit because maybe I just approach shit differently. I don't know. I
think so. I think it's the energy, bro. Because when I first saw you rap, and I think the first battle I seen with you was you in City Towers, man. And I was in attendance for that. And I'm like, bro, like, yeah, like that's the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You and City, you and JR, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, Mac the Captain, because you know what I'm saying? I've been there, and I feel like you approach this shit like just like how the MMA style, like the pacing around, you know what I'm saying? Even before the battle, I'm like, damn, like, okay, is they about to run a fade? What's going on? Knox, you all right, bro? What happened? I'm scared to go up to you, bro. Every times I'm like, because I'm cool, I'm jovial. Yo, what's going on? CJR, yo, JR, what up? Yo, what up? R Stoop, what up? I see you pacing. I'm like, oh yeah, he here to whoop ass. I don't know what y'all here to do. He here to whoop ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's always that level of intensity, and that's what I respected. Now, you know, in terms of like gaining your stride, because iBattle is very competitive. Motherfuckers is in there, they can rap. You know what I'm saying? What do you feel like was the battle where you like, I got it? Like it's clicking. You know what I'm saying? Like what battle really tested your metal as far as being an MC?
You know, like there's two battles that I can think of. And the battle that really told me that I can do this shit was against Death the Kid. Which was, I was 16 at the time. That's one of my earliest battles, but that was the first battle where my delivery was hitting, my energy was hitting, and I always had the bars, but that battle it was the bars and the energy. You know what I mean? I was starting to get comfortable. So that battle was the first. That's one of the most meaningful battles to me ever that I ever had against Death. Man, we talk about that all the time to this day. That battle. I mean, it changed shit in iBattle. I mean, after our battle, that was when the 30s were created. That was when Indigo started. Right after that. So it was really a crazy thing, and so I have to put that there. And then I would say the next battle that told me I got this is got to be me versus Chunk. My dog Chunk.
That's your guy. 30, I'm about to say that's your guy. Yeah.
30 shit. That was because that's the battle where I've been in the recent stride I'm in. That battle is really what put me there. Because it was the first time I feel like I had a great 3 rounds. All 3 rounds I feel like were just as good as each other. You know what I mean? I had a lot of battles where I could have had a crazy first and second, but my third was solid, you know. But this was the first time where all 3 rounds were bangers, in my opinion. I felt like that, and he also went crazy. That was we started our crazy 2-on-2 journey, you know, before that, but mostly it really sparked after that. So that Death the Kid and Chunk battle, those two for sure.
I definitely shout to them battles, man. I thought when you versus Eli the Mayor, you know what I'm saying? Like that was ill to me because I was like, I fuck with Knox and I rock with Eli. Eli's a real street dude, you know what I'm saying? Really from outside. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, both of them gonna have to kind of like what are they gonna do in this environment? Seeing Eli in this environment, very diverse, kind of not what he's used to, and then you battling like a real street dude, you know what I'm saying? He like, I put on more for this NY than you do, you know what I mean? He telling you shit like that, and it's like you was able to meet that energy. You know, for you, what is the tougher task when you battling like the authentic street guys, or you know the pins, the writers, the people that's maybe cut from a similar cloth? Like, what's easier for you to like write?
The tougher task for me is the writers. You know, I feel like the real pen guys, like guys like the whole nerd rappers, bro. Nerd rappers can body me. Doesn't do me. A nerd rapper can do me bad. A good nerd rapper, like homeschool and shit, you know, that's the only battle that I kind of lost like more clearly. And bro, it's because I grew up. I mean, I was friends with everybody, but I mean, for the most part, bro, even on my football team wasn't nerds, bro. My football team was I don't even know where they're at right now. You know what I mean? They're out here doing crazy shit. You feel me? I played from my town team, and I played for other towns teams, and from neighborhoods that were completely different than mine, and completely different from my family and shit. And I was, you know, these are my brothers. You know what I mean? Like I never I've been around a lot of more street dudes, so I learned how to compose myself and you know, not be an idiot. So that's why I feel like against these more street battles, I feel like I still have the energy to match up with them. And compared to the nerd rappers can dissect me, you know what I mean? They start to say, I'm more scared of that. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I hear you. When you say like you know, like the just overall, right? Because like stylistically and things like that, you know what I mean? Like iBattle has its own universe, you know what I'm saying? Now shout out to you. I am big Sky League. Shout out to Sky League, you know what I'm saying? Like shout out to Sky League. Yeah, I know you Water League, you know what I'm saying? But I like the fact that y'all kind of got that, like you see the rivalries and all of that type of stuff form. and stuff like that. But like, you know, as you progress in your craft, it's like, you know, the competition, the expectation, you know what I'm saying? It starts to rise and stuff. So what do you feel like you do now? Right? Because you said you feel like you hit your stride now. You know what I mean? What do you feel like you bring to the table as far as your strongest attributes? You know what I mean? If you had to explain that to people.
I feel like my strongest attributes, I feel like what I got down with this were the setups, because my setups when I first started were trash. So I feel like, I mean, they weren't, but like I always had the ending punch though. The ending haymaker, I always had. So dudes were reacting to the ending haymaker because it was crazy, but I never had like the setup reactions. And a lot of times, like my setups were straight up ass and didn't make sense. So now I learned how to make everything a bar. That was the thing. And right now, my brain is only crafting bars. If it's a setup, if it's a rhyme, I'm not thinking of random shit anymore. You know what I mean? So now I got the haymakers and the ending punch, but now I got 4 mini punches leading up to it. So if I'm battling somebody, they have to be able to beat those 4 mini punches. Then they have to beat that haymaker I've been came up with better haymakers than most battlers since I was 16. I've been everybody. You could ask anybody. Can Knox create a haymaker? Can Knox create a moment? That they'll say that's what he's known for. You know, now I got 4 punches leading up, maybe even 5. I've had like some 8 bar sections. Me and Chunk especially, we've had like some 12 bar sections going into the haymaker. So I'm spitting. Every section. I'm spitting bar, 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 haymaker, bar, 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 hay. So you have to be able to beat all that, you know. And I already thought dudes had a problem with me when I had shitty setups, but now my setups are there and my delivery's better, and I can actually rap now. Right. Now it's over for dudes.
Yeah. Talk that shit. Over. Yeah. Talk that shit.
I mean, they don't. Seriously, my Bubba Ford material alone, it got booked like a week ago. My shit is crazy. It's way better than my last battle, and it's gonna get reaction like so again. It's like it should. And the other announcement I got. Oh my god. That shit's about to get announced in like 2 days, I think. I don't even know, but my god. So I mean, it's really over for dudes right now. I just need to keep rapping. I just need to get booked and shit. So
now, you being so young in the scene, so you were still in high school while you was doing your shit, right? So how like walk me through that, because you just had a battle, you just went crazy, and then you going back to school. How was that received at the crib? How was it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's different when you live with Mom Dukes and you in high school and shit, and you got to go back to class. So like, how was it received at school? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what
honestly,
was that?
Like people thought it was pretty dope. Like I didn't really let everybody find out about it because
you got it. Okay.
I don't want to be like I don't like to be labeled as anything. You know what I mean? Like I want you to just see me how I am, and I don't like when dudes will just come up. If you say you're a battle rapper, sometimes like I know a lot of other battlers feel this way, but if you say you're a battler, like dudes will just be like, "Can you freestyle? Can you spit some shit right now?" Yeah. And it's like, bro, I'm trying to go to class and get the fuck out of here. I don't want to spit you anything. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit here and rap to you right now. You know, like a couple times it's cool. You know what I mean? But when everybody knows, then it's like it's a problem. Like, so I let some, but honestly, I would say like still like half the school knew. And like honestly, at one point somebody, I don't even know who this was, but they were putting up a thumbnail of me versus Sha G because it just came out. They put it all over the school. Like there was like 10 flyers of that just stapled in the wall, and like I still don't know who did it. You know what I mean? But some shit like that would happen, you know.
Yeah. Nah, that's crazy. I know that had to be surreal. Like, damn, the secret's out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It was,
Knox, we having a cipher over here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come through, that type of talk. You know what I mean? Like, and it's in high school. You can't really duck that. You like,
I had 3 battles in high school.
And
lunchroom
work.
What'd you say?
like lunchroom, like that type of shit?
No,
Like,
full on battles. Like they were outside by the bleachers, and they were full battles. Like, oh, there was like 40 kids there, 50 kids for each of them. There might have been more. And I had two. I think they were all 3-rounders. Honestly, like I still have the footage. I might drop it one day, like just to say fuck it. But like, yeah, I had full on battles, and they were judged and shit. And like, cause dudes were hearing that I could rap, so they were like, I gotta challenge him. This kid's a battler, so I was setting up full on battles outside. We were doing it after school. It was dope. It was dope.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a lot of rappers though. Like, there was a good amount of rappers from my school. Like, I'm not gonna say they were all good, but there was a couple dudes who could rap. Like, there's a handful.
Right. Now the iBattle University, it has become a destination, right? When you get guys like Geechee Gotti and JC and Danny Myers to not only pull up, but they pulling up trying to kill shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's become that, and I feel like, you know, on the strength of what you've been doing and Death and Preem and, you know, Archduke and all the guys, right? It just seems like y'all have formed that into its own thing, right? Like it's a destination in battle rap. And I think
now what we did,
talk to me about it.
We managed to create we managed to put a sense of hope in this shit. Not like, and not you know, that's the only way I could put it, because listen, like URL, you know, they're the biggest league in the world, they're the NBA, whatever you want to call it, but they probably reach their cap on how famous they're gonna get, you know, unless they start doing some crazy shit. And that's all right. Like they're the most respected, you know. They have a crazy everybody knows what's going on with the URL, but King of the Dots also, like they have potential, obviously, and they're great, and they've been one of the biggest leagues in the world. But right now, battle rap did need another league that has the potential to go above and beyond. And iBattle, they have it's a different feel. You know, I feel like you could see an iBattle battle on like on a streaming service. I feel like it would look good there. It would make sense there. I feel like a lot of dudes who are into TV shows and animes and whatever there's dudes that like a lot of different shit, and they can catch on to it at iBattle, because iBattle is a place where you can go in there and spit any type of bar you want, and if it's fire and if it's crafted well, then the crowd's gonna react. That makes it so this league is accessible to everybody. When you have a league that's accessible to literally everybody, then that means that the room for growth is the highest. Our ceiling is probably the highest out of any league in battle rap.
And I think that was well put. That was really insightful. I think my segue into that is that, you know, is that why it seems like a lot of you guys who are stars there, who, you know, if this was college, you guys would be like 5-star recruits into any big league. You know what I'm saying?
We'd be the Duke. It would be the
Duke. Yeah, y'all got it like that over there. But it seems like the mission is more so, yo, let's build this up. Like y'all not anxious to jump over to the y'all respect them, the URLs, the RBs, and so on and so forth. Even though there's some of y'all who are on that, but it's like,
listen, I'm gonna say, I'm trying to battle. I'm obviously trying to battle in the URL, King of the Dot, at all those leagues, 100%. That's obviously the goal in this. But right now, it's gotten to the point where I battle it. There's never going to be a battler that builds their resume up now. I don't think with iBattle and just leaves and never comes here again. Right. You know what I mean? This is your home, but it's more than a home. We're trying to build this shit up as its own entity, and not just a 5-star college, and not just the Duke. You know what I mean? We're trying to make this shit the NBA itself, or maybe like if there's the NBA, the MLB, whatever the fuck, like you know what I mean? The other big sports organization. That's what this shit needs to be. So you know what I mean? We're trying. That's the goal, honestly. And that's the way I look at it too. You know, if I go on the URL and I gain fans from there, that means iBattle gains fans. So anybody from iBattle that goes to any other league is bringing back fans to iBattle. So we obviously want to hit those leagues, but we want to build up our home. You know what I mean?
Right. Now I gotta hit you with the scenario. I gotta do it. Lex calls your phone. Hey, Knox, what's going on? You know, Lex is always jovial. I don't know why. He just said, hey, Knox, what's going on, man? I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons and shit. I'm just chilling out. But hey,
Right.
I wanted to call you because I got some slots right now. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you're on the next card. We trying to figure out opponents. You know what I'm saying? Budget is good. We good. You know what I'm saying? So listen, but I need you to give me a list of names. I need you to give me 3 names right now, right? All the you know, imagine the budget is good, y'all got sponsors in there, whatever the case is, all logistics are worked out. Give me 3 names that you would tell Lex that you want to battle at the next big iBattle card. You know what I mean?
Danny Myers.
Mm.
And Danny knows that too. He knows that's gotta happen. We talked about that shit too over at that Battle Academy event. We got to make that shit happen. You know, shit. You know, right now I gotta battle Appa or Fabo this year.
The headband in the face, huh?
You know, but I kind of want Fabo though. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, you know, that's my my step to being able to claim that I'm the best in this shit. Because I could tell people I'm the best in iBattle right now, but they're gonna say you don't have the headband, you're not the face. All right, so I need to beat the head. I need to take the headband, or I need to beat the face. You feel me? That's the only way it is. You know, even with all that I've done in my past resume, you know, sometimes there's other dudes that come up. There's other talent. You feel me? There's other fighters. Those rookies fighters, they're dirty. You know what I mean? Some of them are dirty. You know what I mean? They're gonna come out and they're gonna fight. So now I gotta come up there as the vet now, because I mean I've been in this shit for like 4.5 years. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a vet, but I mean I started rapping at 16. You know, you try and tell me how many battlers you found that started at 16. I mean, you got
what's crazy is that, you know, Tay Rock being one of your inspiration. I mean, this guy, you know what I'm saying? There's footage out there with him with the big fitted hat on and the tall tee on and all that. And he started out young too, T-Rex. Like these are legends, you know what I'm saying? And the
only other battlers that ever started at 16 that I can think of are Chess, Rock. You just said T-Rex. I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Eddie I.
Yeah.
And then now I mean guys like JR, but I mean really besides those names I can't name 10 battlers that are at least of a solid stat. I can't name 10 battlers that start at 16.
Right.
So,
no, that's just different. You know what I'm saying? And you got thrown right into the fire. You got 4 years in. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even 25. You ain't even sniffing 25 yet. You know what I mean? Like that's different. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this: out of Appa and Fabo, who is the tougher matchup and why?
You know, like that's a tough question. You know, that's a tough question. I'm honestly gonna say for me, I think Appa's a tougher matchup, only because Appa's more direct. Appa's like really is one of the most direct battlers in this shit. Like I mean, every round it's direct. So I would say Appa only for that reason. But Fabo's got a chip on his shoulder with me though, because we battled on No Honorage in Tay Rock's league, right? And I did 30th. And it got judged, and you know, Rock judged it, Trez judged it. So he, you know, it's a small thing, but he remembers that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Listen, he remembers that. We talk about it a lot. You know, when I did him dusty over at I did him dusty. No, listen, I love Fabo. Fabo's one of my favorites. Like, and really, like, I pushed for him since he came in, since before he battled. You know, I love Fabo, but I did him dusty in the No Honor Rush tournament. You know, I did it bad. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
nah, that's what's up, man.
It was good.
Bro, like, and then as far as you know, because I see a lot of people like, you know, I like league versus league. I'm one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? You and you pick yourself and 4 other guys from iBattle to represent in a league versus league 5-on-5 type of situation.
Right.
You know, who are you picking to come outside with you, and what league do you feel like would be all right? We need to go see them. You know what I'm saying? What league would you call out and pick your 5 that's going to go with you to go and get that work done?
Do I have to exclude 30s members? I do, right?
You don't have pick your 5.
But is that's probably fair. I mean, listen, like I would take Chunk like in my 5, even if I wasn't in the 30s to keep it a stack. Like I would take Chunk in my 5, but I kind of don't want to, just because I feel like dudes will want to see me pick like 5 that aren't a 30s member, like with no bias. So I would always bring Chunk obviously in there, but fucking I'm gonna go with Death the Kid. I'm gonna go with. I need Preem in there, man. Preem is just a fucking monster. You feel me? He's just stupid. I feel like I have to have him in there, bro. I want this to make sense. So I'm gonna throw Fabo in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw Fabo in there. I have to. And then, man, CJA.
My man. Rochester, stand up. Yeah.
Needs to be in that shit. Fucking monster, bro. CJA's a fucking monster. All right, he's gonna be in there for sure. And then the last one, damn.
You, Preem, Febo, CJA, and who else?
Damn. Really, like, it's just a hard. There's so many dudes that I would take in that shit, but I'm probably gonna have to go with. I'm gonna have to throw. I want homeschool in there. Homeschool in there.
I like that. You, Preem, CJA, homeschool, Death the Kid, right? Now, what league would you
You got Fable in there, obviously, right?
Yeah, Feeble. Yeah. All right. So what league? What league would y'all call out? What's up? What would be the league for Smoke? Your choice.
Battle Academy. Only because I would want to run a duo event with them. That shit. I want to do that shit anyway. I want iBattle to throw an event with Battle Academy anyway. So I feel like that would be dope as fuck to set up a 5-on-5 with them. I would say that, or I know the fans would want to. There'd be some dudes who want to see iBattle versus RBE would be stupid.
Yo, talk to me.
If that's possible, I don't know if it's possible, but if it is, iBattle and RBE would be crazy. That event would do crazy numbers. I feel like it'd be unique as fuck. Obviously, iBattle and King of the Dot, but on a smaller level, OSBL also will be dope. OSBL and Battle Academy, 5-on-5 events with that. I feel like the OSBL, the energy and intensity there would be crazy between battlers. I feel like there'd be some really gritty matchups going on. It would be dope. And then Battle Academy, that would just be, that would again, there'd be some gritty matchups in there. And me and Chunk just battled there, so we can kind of get some of the fans knowing each other.
I like that, man. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like, like I said, I've had the opportunity to see you live a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? Always intense, always 100 on the court. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate what you bring to the table. You know what I mean? And win, lose, or draw, you always welcomed up here. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like you leading in that new generation of like what this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I encourage people to go check it out. Give me 3 battles that people need to go watch if they're not familiar with Knox right now. 3 battles you would recommend to go watch.
Me and Chunk versus Prep 2-on-1. The shit that just dropped. Need to watch that. Me and Luke Castro, and then Knox and Chunk. Those three,
Okay.
or maybe not Knox and JR could be in there too.
Yeah.
For sure.
I like
But
that.
there's a lot of battles I can name, but battles where I feel like I did the best were definitely in the 2-on-1 and against Luke Castro and then against Chunk. Those where I feel like I rapped the best. So that's what I'm gonna tell dudes.
Okay. I could dig it, man. Yo, listen, man. Definitely enjoy hearing your story, your perspective, and all that. You know, see, you laid back right now, but people don't be fooled, man. This guy right here, he's insane. Like he's crazy, but he's calm, he's cool, he's collected right now. You know what I'm saying? Probably smoking something real nice in that little pen over there. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, but look, you know, I want you to get an outro to the people, how they can follow you, all that good stuff, man. And we gonna close it out. It's on you, bro.
30 shit. Yet again, shout out iBattle, shout out the Colt. On Instagram, look up the real Knox. That's where you can find me on there. Twitter or whatever the fuck X, Knox Battler. And Facebook, I'm pretty sure it's Knox Rapper. But I'm really on X and Instagram more. So the real Knox and Knox Battler where you'll find me at. I appreciate everybody for everything. Black Compass, appreciate you. Tone, appreciate you for real.
Yeah, man. This is dope, man. Over 900 in here, you know what I'm saying? Plus, man, they definitely pulled up for you, bro. I see Caps in here. Caps, salute. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro, you always welcomed up here, man, and keep doing your goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to that announcement in a couple days, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be crazy. I appreciate everybody. Go check everything out. Go watch those battles.
No doubt, man. No doubt. 30s, LI, stand up. You know what I mean? That's my man, Knox. Go watch his work. He's dope. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Like, no cap on that. I've seen him live. I've seen what the boy could do. A lot of potential, man. And he's still young in this game. I like his perspective. I like his outlook on this game, his influences, right? Because sometimes you could tell from people's influences the type of artist that they are. You know what I mean? The type of person, the type of work ethic that they come with. He said Tay Rock and Danny Myers. It don't get better than that when it comes to talent. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to work ethic, when it comes to being on the court and putting everything on the table, man. Yo, this was dope, man. Shout out to all of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? 900 plus in the live and things like that. So I'm gonna keep doing the multi-streaming stuff. I see my people on Twitter, you know what I mean? That's with it, you know what I mean? Rich off 35s gang, shout out to Bill, you know what I mean? Big shout out to Bill, big shout out to my man Skinny as well. Know what I mean? Cap, salute, man. Appreciate you being in here as well. New Battler Spotlight with Tone, bro. We showcase the latest, the greatest, the people that's out here really doing their goddamn thing. And we're going to continue to do that, man. I got another 4 coming next week. Shout out to Drop. We definitely going to tap back in with you, bro. We got some ladies coming through, too. Don't think we don't got no ladies coming through. We got ladies coming through. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the guys overseas as well, man. And we're going to keep it going, man. Black Compass Media, Tone, bro. The Bar Guy Show is up next. So tune in, my man Cola and Polo as well. Black Compass Media, we up out of here. Peace.